Last time, we helped Sin escape from the Mytherian encampment. After a long and strenuous journey, we made our way away from the church. Solir escaped Alphon's ice eyes without any, consequences, quotes. After several days of travel, we made our way back to Flanderton to speak with the Dawn. Cavity and Dragon played... What did you guys call it last session?
Chicken.
Gay chicken in the bathroom, talking about the Black Hand. And our party finally had...
Talking about somebody's hands.
Had our long-awaited RP session, where we went within the Dawn's chamber and heard the Dawn and found out about the cult of Agamemnon, which the priest that was using Hill as a subject is a follower of. And they have captured, I would say, taken Hill. And now we are going to see what that foretells for us.
Yeah, so you're tasked with retrieving Hill.
Yeah.
For the sake of the Dust Lilies, a secret organization that seeks to maintain balance and to keep Corvanus from the edge of ruin. After seeing that you are upstanding citizens made of good stuff, the Dawn has decided to reveal himself as an agent of the Dust Lilies, and has intended to provide you with the resources that the Dust Lilies have in order to train and prepare you for the excursion and extraction of Hill Lantern Bridge from the clutches of Caliston, and hopefully from the cult of Agamemnon. The reason being is that Hill possesses
Negatia.
A very, very special formula in his blood that allows the formation of Negatia, which can not only make anti-magic weapons, but can also formulate blanks. The Church having access to this would be disastrous for the balance of power, but it would be even worse if Agamemnon were to reverse engineer their research and make their own version of blanks and weapons that could defeat the powers of the light. So, in order to ensure balance, the Dust Lilies, he's sent word to the leader of their organization, Lord Everfrost, to provide instruction as to what they should do next, although, regardless of whatever that is, you will need to be ready. So, you will be spending some time in Flanderton, under the watchful eye of the Dawn, preparing yourselves for the arduous trials ahead. Okay. Let's do this. Well, since I'm missing two of you, unfortunate.
Rinko's coming, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Let's go ahead and just start in line, I suppose. We'll start with you, Meloncholy. What prestige class have you selected?
I will be taking Abolisher.
Abolisher, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. I see you with my eyes. Drop an Abolisher on you. Roll 1d8, please. 1d8 min 5. Give me them hit points.
Minimum.
Alright, this level you receive Mana Drain, Dispelling Touch, and the first levels of magic for your cleric preparation. Would you like to explain to the chat room what those abilities do?
I will have to pull it up.
Wow. Everyone should have the prestige class they're going to choose open so that you can tell it to chat for record purposes and for the viewers that are watching now and those that watch later.
Yeah, let me get that.
I have mine open. I've had mine open.
Alright, I have it up. So, Mana Drain Whenever you dispel a magical effect or cause an enemy to lose concentration on a spell, you reduce the target's exposure by an amount equal to the spell level dispelled. You then gain an amount of focus equal to the exposure removed. If you do, you reduce any exposure by the amount of focus you gain from mana drain.
Very good.
Dispelling Touch is you may make an unarmed strike against an enemy as an action. If this attack hits, you may dispel any effect on them following the dispel magic rules.
Excellent. So, as an additional explanation, dispel magic affects a lot more than just spells. It can affect supernatural abilities and things like that, which makes Dispelling Touch very, very good.
Holy shit.
Yes, it's very good.
Nice.
That's cool.
Which blessing would you like from your cleric list?
Be light. Your exposure is considered hollow.
Okay. And boom, 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 bam. You are level 6 and a level 1 abolisher.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so proud of you. You've become a real boy. Alright, next up is Sin. Sin, what prestige class have you chosen?
Drifting Vagabond.
Drifting Vagabond. Also, please adjust your gain. It is like you're screaming in my fucking ear.
Oh, it needs to be even lower. Okay.
Just lowered it like 10, 20%.
Better, or it needs to be lower?
A little bit more, you're almost there.
There?
Perfect.
higher?
Perfect. Just don't move. Don't touch it. It's good right there. Alright. I need you to roll me a 1d10 minimum 6, please. Let me bring this stuff up to make sure everybody's qualifying for everything.
Of course, it's always minimum. I hate it here.
Well,
Oof.
see, the cool thing about it is, everything that I design is under the presumption you have minimum anyway. So
Yeah, I know. That's like
don't worry about it. It's not so bad. Okay, 6 it is. Here we go. Next. Alright. Your first abilities that you get, not counting your new sub-roll, are Helping Hand and Parkour. Would you like to explain those to the chat room?
A helping hand, you can use the aid action as a bonus action. Parkour. You gain a climb speed equal to your movement speed and your jump distance is tripled.
Good.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
It's very good.
Yeah, and I got a 60 base movement, so... you know,
Alrighty,
Oh,
so...
mega fast.
So next up we have is the sub-roll that you get, the Adept. You get to choose any skill.
I'm choosing survival.
Survival, you say? Ooh! Okay. Give me a second. Let me go get that sub-roll for you. I have to manually add that. Adept. Best of the best. Surge of success. Checking your skills. Okay. You do not have proficiency with survival, so you gain it. Boom,
Yep.
There you go. And let me go to your features and find where did I fucking put that shit. Where did I put that shit? Okay. Alrighty.
We want to do a retraining now or wait till later? to get to all that?
Retraining is done. We'll do your prestigious first, and then we'll go through retraining stuff. I
Okay.
guess. Orca, what is your prestige class?
Going guild merchant.
Guild merchant, he says. Alrighty.
Gotta start that empire.
Yeah. Alright. Okay, I see you. My eyes are open. Guild merchant. Here you go. All right, give me 1d10 min 6.
Okay. Hey, it wasn't 6 for once.
Hey, 9.
Almost max.
All right.
Nice.
Nice cock. Okay, do you want to go ahead and
Nice cock.
do you want to explain to the good people what abilities you get this level?
I gain sub-roll professional with the merchant's kit, giving me tried and true. You gain proficiency with the kit, and if I already have proficiency, I gain the item trick. I also gain quick access, which allows me to use the kit as a triggered action on my turn. Speaking of which, what does that allow me to do in combat with a merchant's kit?
You can instantly ascertain the value and the properties of equipment and other items.
Awesome. Other than that, I also get Deal Maker, which is whenever this character would attempt to purchase an item, they can reduce the item's cost by 10% if they pay 10% more for all other items purchased from that merchant for a week. And anytime this character sells an item using the merchant's kit, they make an additional 10% profit. Other than that, I get Expansive Enterprise, which is just an extra ally slot for us, so we're up to 2.
Don't forget, it also advances your mundane.
Giving me improved item interaction.
No. It gives... Oh, wait, yeah, that's right. You're Martial Wander. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I start over at 1 on mundane.
Yeah.
Getting 2 item interactions per round instead of 1. And the extra kit proficiency will be going into the merchant's kit.
Hold on, I have to manually do that. So let me... Hold on. You did a weird stack, so I gotta go do it a different way. Let's see here. Mundane. Extra kit proficiency. Improved item interaction. Professional. Professional gives you quick access and tried and true, which means that you would gain proficiency with the merchant's kit and then gain the trick from tried and true. So
yes.
And since you're actually playing a character that is going to be doing this, I get to explain a little bit more detail because you're finally in town in order to make use of it, of what that actually means. So I'll go over that after I do everybody's level ups, though.
No problem.
Because that's a pretty in-depth conversation on the different things you can actually do.
Okay.
Alright, next up is... You here, Cavity?
I'm here now. Sorry, I had to do IRL Bathmorphy, but I'm here now.
Yeah. Okay, what prestige class did you choose?
For Cavity, I've chosen the version of the Druid Warlock multi-class. I'm going Phage.
Phage, huh? Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Going
My
Phage.
God.
Going Phage,
Yeah.
huh? Okay. I need you to roll
Druid
me
buddies.
1d8 min 5.
Damn.
Alright. Would you like to explain to the people of what you get at this level?
Yep. Alright. So first off, I get the sub-role Assassin, which has a couple of features in it. First of all, I get the feature Assassinate, which means when I hit an enemy that is unaware of me, that attack is a critical hit. So this is super good for surprise rounds. First attack, hits, critical hit. Yo. And then the other ability that Assassin sub-role grants is Shifting Shadows, which states that you automatically get to attempt a stealth check whenever you attack with a melee weapon or a ranged weapon within 30 feet. If you succeed, you maintain stealth. You still need to end your movement in cover to maintain it. I also get a special ability called Death Knell. as an action, all enemies within 30 feet that are dying must make a death saving throw at disadvantage. If a creature dies during this effect, all enemies in this effect take necrotic damage equal to twice your character level, which would be 12, because I'm level 6 right now.
Yep.
If an enemy should be defeated from this effect, they are immediately affected by the first part of this effect. So yeah, that can get crazy. And
Wow.
for my druid side, I get
Arcana. Arcana. Yeah.
Yep, Arcana, which lets me purge myself of all my non-permanent exposure as an action, and may add half of it, rounded down to minimum 1, to all creatures within 20 feet, or I can choose to dump all of it onto one creature within 20 feet. If the creature is unwilling, they are allowed a DC and plus proficiency plus wisdom modifier saving throw to resist. And it also gives me, whenever the druid targets a creature with a spell, the DC of that spell is increased by order of the exposure on the target, minimum 1. And I also get like spell casting stuff, which I kind of want a clarification on. Do I get like, how many slots do I get, and how many cantrips and spells do I get? Do I get like 3 cantrips?
Okay. So you get the baseline spell progression, which baseline spell progression gives you 2 cantrips and gives you 2 first level spells, I believe.
I see, okay. I'll get back to you on the cantrips, but for my first level spells, I think I want Animal Friendship.
Well, okay, so a couple things here. Remember that you're already a magic character. So keep in mind that it does give you bring this up. Okay, let's see. Warlock has like a specific interaction with this. You don't get any increased spell slots from your other side. Just to be clear, because you're a warlock, you'll always only have however many that the warlock gets, which is 2 for the most part.
Okay.
So you don't get extra spell slots, but you do get more spells that you know. So you get to add 2 spells that you know, and you get to add 2 cantrips that you know. And as always, it elevates your casting.
So at later levels, will my 2 spell slots still like go up to 4 and then 5?
Yeah.
Or will it always be 3? Okay.
Yeah. You get spellcasting progression.
Yeah. I see. So, and my other question is, so these spells and cantrips that I get to choose, are they from the druid list only?
Both.
And what spell
Warlock and druid. You can pick them from either one. Yeah, so from from this point forward, because you have druid, you gain access to the whole list. So because you're already capable of casting 3rd level spells, you can, for example, you could pick 3rd, 2nd, or 1st level druid spells, which are your 2 spells, or like 2 more warlock ones if you wanted, and then you can also pick cantrips. And it should be noted that you now have access to both of the pools of Primal and Astral, which means you also qualify for both of those Apotheosis feats and so on and so forth. Yeah, you are
Thank you
both.
for clarifying.
You are both.
Alright, that's sick. Thank you.
No problem.
Look over the spells and decide what I want then.
Yeah. So take your time, read through some spells. Hold on, I gotta send a message here. Clean my toes. Okay. Yeah, so come back to me with what those spells are whenever you're ready. Dragon, what prestige class did you choose?
It's time for Shadowthorn.
Hey. Please roll me 1d8 min 5.
You got it. D8 min 5. Minimum. Let's go.
Alright, do you want to walk the people through what you get?
So I also get professional, but I have to choose the poisoner's kit. But I already have the proficiency in it, so I get its trick, correct?
Yeah.
So my poisons now, whenever I apply a poison to an object, it lasts twice the normal duration. So that's really good. And I also get infused poison. Whenever an enemy would take damage from your sneak attack, they take that damage as poison damage. Your poison damage ignores resistance to poison the target might possess. And they lose advantage to poison saves against your poisons if they have it. And I also get spell progression and Agcanid.
Arcana.
Yeah. Got it.
And you, because you gain spell progression for the first time, you gain first level spells from the Druid spell list, so you get to choose.
Yeah, buddy.
2 first level spells from the Druid spell
now,
list.
Now, I also get
cantrips.
the cantrips, right?
Yeah, you get 2 cantrips as well, yeah.
So, I've already thought about this, so I'm ready for mine if you would like to do that right now.
Oh, hold on, I'm still adding stuff.
Okay.
Okay. That. Next up is... I get my spell list open here. Spells. And spells. Okay. Lay it on me, champion. What spells you got?
All right. I'm obviously going to be taking Poison Spray, because that is poison damage. And I will be taking Guidance for my cantrips.
Okay.
Just for some extra benefits for the party. And for my first level spells, I'm just going to simply take the Cure Wounds. And I think I was either going to do... actually, instead of Cure Wounds, I'll take Healing Word and Fog Cloud. I think is one of them that I can take. Yeah.
Healing Word and Fog Cloud, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Now, I also have a question for preparing spells. Is it the same that a base druid would? So I technically have three or no?
All casters prepare spells like a wizard does.
Okay. Understood.
But won't really matter to you because you only have 2 spells anyway, so it's not a big deal.
Yeah, okay.
They're just both prepared. I've already prepared them for you.
Cool.
Okay, everything else looks good. You are locked in. Boom. And Salyre is not here yet, so I'll have to go over his stuff whenever he's here. But yeah, so now that we finished everybody's prestige class selections, if there's any...
I have one question.
Yeah, what's up?
Since I gained a 3rd role, do I get the background traits from that role? From Mundane?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And the racial ones, too.
I'll have to look into that.
My God, man.
Wait, so I get Wanderer stuff?
Huh? No. His is different. Dual classes,
okay.
Dual classes don't give you that. However, you do have the capacity to take feats from the roles that class provides, but you don't get the passives. Passives come from those that are actually given a secondary role or a role they did not already have. This is to offset the cost of them not getting progression towards a role they already have.
I see.
So essentially, you could take any feats that a druid and a warlock can.
Yeah, that Black Blade one looks good for level 8, but it's kind of far.
Anyway, so... Well, you can retrain your feats. Which, speaking of which, now we can go over what retraining you guys want to do now that you are level 6 and you have your prestige classes. So that means you could retrain feats, things like that. I just need to know how much you want to retrain, and then I can tell you how long it'll take. Because you are awaiting word from Lord Everfrost, you have at least a month before the letter would make its full journey. So don't be afraid to retrain stuff if you really want to. Now is the time to do that if you want to do it.
Orca wanted to go back from the alchemy kit back into cooking.
Okay. So what would you like to retrain? Just the kit or the feat? What's going on?
Yes, just my original level 1 kit proficiency from alchemy back into cooking.
Kit, that's 5 days.
Okay.
So
that's it for me.
That's plenty of time. Anyone else have rebuilds they want to do?
Med kit to Smith's kit.
Okay, that's 5 days.
I have a question about rejection for the persuasion mastery. What action economy does that actually take?
Let me get it in front of me. It's a triggered action. So if somebody attacks you, once per combat, you can roll persuasion check and use its result against the AC as an action. So it gives you a once per combat big block.
Right. Besides that, I'm gonna train my weapon adept to monastic studies.
Okay. Oh, because you have... That reminds me. If you do that, there is a Dusk Lily monastic fighting style, if you want to take it.
Do I get the base understanding of what that is?
I'm working on it.
And I guess I should also ask, how does... So for Abolisher, how does the leveling up for dual classes actually work? Specifically?
So I'll walk you through it. So let me load up... Hold on, you asked me a lot of questions at once all over the place. Let's deal with Abolisher first. So, as you level up in Abolisher, you're leveling up in Abolisher, right? So don't worry about leveling up in any other class. Because even though you're dual classed, the stuff that you get is already pre-regulated based off of the original class you were. So, since you are a monk first, that means you get whatever the monk gains on that list. So, at 6th level, monks gain spellcasting progression and chosen blessing. And then at 7th level, they gain the hymn feature from cleric. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. If you were a cleric first, then you would have gotten focus and iron body at 6th level, and then key and key power at 7th level.
So do I get expertise again?
No, hold on. I'll walk you through it. So you're a Shadowthorn. Okay, so for Shadowthorn, since you were a rogue first, that means you get whatever it says that the rogue gains, right? Because you are gaining abilities from the class you were not originally. So rogues would get spellcasting progression and Arcadum, and then at 7th level you gain primal infusion from the druid class feature list.
Okay.
Yeah. That's
Gotcha.
how it works.
Gotcha.
With me so far, Meloncholy?
So don't worry about the magic trait itself and just worry about, I guess. Or is the magic trait?
Yeah, you don't worry about the magic trait. Because you don't actually get the magic roll. You get a specific feature from the magic roll through your class. So spellcasting progression, now that it's attached to you, sticks with you the whole time. So it'll stick with you as you level. But it sticks with you based off of the ability that when you get it. So since you get it at 6th, that means you'll only ever get up to 3rd level spellcasting, because you'll only ever be a 5th level caster. You see what I mean? Because the max is 10.
And then that means I only get those 2 spells from spellcasting?
No. You'll get well, at baseline, yes. You'll have to actually go find spells to add them to your list. You can still do that. Like, you can still learn spells from the game world. But the automatic spell progression, like spell list progression, you don't get that. So you actually have to go find the spells you want to use. So that means you gotta like visit archives and like buy them and blah 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 things like that.
Yeah, but then I just get those 2 third levels, right?
You get 2 spells of your choice. They can be of any level that you are capable of casting. Since you are a monk cleric, you are only capable of casting first level spells. The reason that Rinko is different is because his original class was also a spell progressing class, right? So that means his total spell progress is 6 levels, not 1. So you and Dragon will only get first level spells, and Cavity continues leveling his spell progression as normal because he chose a magic secondary. Make sense?
Yeah.
So you and Dragon will have to go out and find spells other than the spells you get right now, right? Like from your base level. And then you'll have to have them translated to one of the schools you can use, and then you just gain them. Which, that isn't going to be very hard because you have a agent of the Dustleys right here that can get you that stuff. So that's not really going to be... It basically means you're going to have to spend money to get spells.
Okay, yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's basically what it means.
So I can still get more druid spells, basically.
Well, you can. Mine. Yeah, you can. And you can even learn spells that you're not capable of casting yet, but you can't cast them until you can cast them. So that
yeah. I gotcha. Yeah, I understood that. Yeah. So I was just making sure.
Yeah.
Because I do want to eventually get Cure Wounds.
But yeah, with me so far, Meloncholy?
Sorta, yeah. So, just to reiterate, I don't get cantrips, right?
You do. You get 2 cantrips. You get 2 cantrips and 2 first level spells from the cleric list.
I'm caught up now.
Okay. Excellent. Alrighty. Does anybody else have any retraining they want to do? Any feat swapping? Any stuff like that? For those of you that are playing dual classes, take a moment to read through all the feats you have access to and make sure that you're not missing out on anything. Because you do have the unique ability to take feats from different classes, which other classes that are not dual classed can't do. So keep that in mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading right now.
So to be clear, you can take a feat from any class of your 2 classes and any role that either of those classes have.
The next question that I have is, what does the Black Hand give me? Because you said something about me getting that, right? From Cavity, the mark?
No. No, you can't.
Okay.
You have to be a warlock to get the mark of the Black Hand.
Okay.
Like, you could serve him and all that, but to get the mark, you have to be a warlock.
Yeah, I think Dragon, seeing that Cavity is his closest friend now, he'll choose to serve the Black Hand.
All right. Alrighty, so everybody's taking some time to look at feats, all that good stuff. Now I can start talking to big man Orca over here with all his goddamn money. Alright, so...
Actually, I'm the poor one.
Well, you won't be much longer. So, here's what we gotta talk about. Because now that I finally have somebody in, like, a position in a town with the trick, be able to do some fucking shit. God, I'm so excited. Well,
Me too.
I mean, I had somebody else that had merchant's kit, but they weren't specialized like you are. So...
Yeah.
I mean, I was an awesome merchant, but then,
Well, yeah, but you trained out of it, didn't you?
No, I'm still noble, full noble. I never trained out of merchant.
Do you have the trick and mastery?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's even better. So
I'm studying under him.
Well, so the difference here is that you're also guild merchant. So
yeah, that's the difference.
Yeah, the prestige has a lot of juice when it comes to doing merchant shit. So let's go through all the different pieces there. First of all, the amount of money the two of you can gain is high, because I'll talk to both of you now, is higher than pretty much anyone else, because that's what you do. So you roll your money gain at the highest tier, and you can gain access to items to purchase that are normally not available. I'll speak to Orca and Sin to the minor part, because Sin has major, but the minor part means that you can gain access to higher masterwork tiers for sale. You can also get access to rarer items like, elixirs and stuff like that. And basically you augment the availability chart that I roll to be in your favor to see if something is there. If you're a major noble, then it gives you the best chance, and it also gives you the capacity to discover artifacts on the market. So it's a pretty big deal.
Ooh.
Not to mention the amount of money that you can pump out between the two of you. Specifically for the guild merchant, so that 1 week cooldown in downtime is applicable. So what it does is it also augments your passive money gain, because that's you selling stuff. So you'll actually gain 10% more across the board. Just period, basically. Compared to everything else. With me so far?
Yeah.
Okay. So, the next thing that I want to talk to you about, which is pretty much the probably the most important thing that your class gives you, is that extra ally slot. Now, I cannot iterate enough how important that slot is, because that gives you a massive power boost to the party. The ally slot means that you could... I'll give you an example. This is not me telling you you have to do this. This is me providing an example, right? You can hire a mercenary to fight alongside you. You could hire a merchant to stay in town whilst you are adventuring, to make money for you and to run a shop for you, for example. You could hire an ally to build a town for you. So on and so forth. It basically adds a force multiplier to the time that you spend, and it's a major combat boon. It should be noted that most ally slots, unless they are story special, are lower level than you. So they have to be at least level 5 or lower. There are exceptions, obviously. When it comes to the ones that you get through the story, and specialty-wise, they still take the slot, like the rules normally apply, but their capacity to stay with you for a long period of time is lowered because they have shit to do. So, everybody with me so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So, please understand that the ally slot is powerful. Do not ignore it, because it is most of the power budget of your class.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't want you to deny yourself equal standing with your party members. So, really consider, first, make money, by all means. Have a great time. You and Sin go out and just fucking make bank, because this is why you have those kits. I want you to enjoy the part that you're good at, right? But once you do that, my suggestion is to consider what kind of allies you want to get. Because if I really want you to use that, because I don't want you to deny yourself what your class is supposed to give. So, and there
I
you
was
go.
personally thinking, I know it's probably a long shot, but if I could find a druid with wild growth or something that could help grow my plants while I'm gone.
So, what we do is you'll have to go to a tavern and actually... I'll cycle through adventurers until you find something that you want. You get to be the quest keeper, Orca. You remember when you were a young, bushy-eyed little adventurer and you went into the tavern to get your first quest? Now you're the guy on the other side of the counter. Isn't that awesome?
That's fucking
That's
sick.
actually amazing.
That's fucking cool as hell. What the fuck?
And so the cycle continues.
Orca's growing up.
Now, I did have a question again about becoming a druid. Can I no longer use my rapiers?
What? No, you keep all the proficiencies that you had from your base class.
Other class, yeah.
It doesn't take anything away from you. Now, if you mean that the druidic oath and all that, you don't actually get that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Well, you don't get
Okay,
the
that's
benefit. You don't get
interesting.
the benefits from it either. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not a you're not a full druid. You're a I like the woods. You know, it's a
Yeah.
Druid light.
there's a reason why it's called Shadowthorn. You know, it's you know, hush hush, don't talk about it kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, you don't. But you don't get that restriction unless you have the green oath.
Gotcha.
Which you don't gain from druid, so you're fine.
Just making
Yeah,
sure.
you get to have buckler proficiency, and then tell Chamber about it every time. Look at all these spells I
Buckler.
can cast, and I have a buckler.
Buckler.
Anyway, so let's go ahead. And so everybody spent. Okay, 5 days are spent retraining. Is there anybody else that wants to retrain anything?
Nah.
No, I'm not retraining anything. I'm just getting like, yeah, I'm fine with what I have.
Okay, so after those 5 days, well, first of all, we have to spend the 10 days of you guys training for your prestige classes, and then 5
also
days.
need to do some shopping.
Also, hold on, we'll get to that. We'll literally get to that. So everybody has to spend 10 days training for their prestige class, and then 5 days for their retraining for those that need to retrain. So that means you have approximately 15 days left before the response of Lord Everfrost gets here. Who wants to make money?
We do.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So, here's how this is going to work. First, if you want to sell things, like you have actual items you want to sell, put them in notes in a list for me, please. Number 2, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to ask what skills that you have that are vocational, meaning that you can make money off of them. And I'm going to do that for each person. Give me a second. Okay. Oliver, do you have any monetizable skills?
Medicine.
Medicine? Okay.
Yeah.
What level of training in medicine do you have?
Expertise.
Expertise? Do you have the trick or mastery?
I have the trick. Well,
Trick?
in the kit or the skill itself?
The skill, and you can also... Do you have the trick and mastery in healer's kit?
No, I
Okay.
don't believe I have.
Do you have the
any
trick
of
of...
the
Do
healing
you have the skill focus and the skill or the skill mastery in medicine?
focus in medicine?
Focus in medicine. All right. One moment.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Okay. Next is Dragon. Do you have any
I have
monetary skills?
the only thing that I have is persuasion and deception, both just proficiencies.
So con man, got it. Con manning.
I also can I have that alchemist kit, Foamy? I don't actually have one.
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you. Instead of just selling it, I'll take it.
Yep.
Because I can do that.
All right, Cavity. Do you have any monetary skills?
Yeah, I think Cavi knows his way around with a needle in more ways than one. I can use disguise kit to like sew stuff and be a tailor, just like Mama taught him.
Okay. You have proficiency? Do you have skill?
Proficiency, yeah.
Do you have expertise? Do you have skill focus, or do you have mastery?
No tricks or mastery, just the proficiency and the disguise kit. My skill proficiencies are intimidation and martial, and that's it.
Wait,
Skill,
Meloncholy, can I
focus,
have
and
that
stealth.
blowgun?
Okay. Next up is Orca, who is the... Alright, so first of all, you are merchant trained. Oh boy. And you have the trick. And you are a guild merchant. Alrighty. And then finally, we have Sin, who is... I believe you're fully kitted out a merchant?
Yes, I am a noble.
Sorry, my Discord cut out.
Alright, that means you guys also... Oh, that's right. I have to add the market modifier of Flanderton, which is black market.
Ooh.
Oh boy. My favorite.
Cheaper poisons, more expensive healing. Hopefully that'll change.
Okay. So. Let's find out how much fucking money you guys make.
Oh yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna have
Oh,
to
shit.
chat room, I'm gonna have to freeze up the Foundry chat while I make some fucking calculations.
Cross his fingers.
First we're gonna... Okay, how long do you guys want to spend in downtime? The 15 days until your orders get here?
Oh, we need to save some time for shopping, yeah.
Well, shopping is a... That's... Whatever. We can do that when it gets here.
Do we want to save a day for checking to fill our NPC slots?
That and maybe some days for research.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So
we'll do it piecemeal. How many days would you like to spend doing what?
I would say we have 15, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we do five selling, 5 buying. That's 10.
Well,
and
let's
then...
do it. Let's do it piecemeal because you might change your mind. So, 5 days making money. You want to commit to that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 5 days making money. Got it.
For the most part, I'm only thinking save the last day for NPC.
Yeah. Don't worry. We're gonna do it piecemeal. We'll do it a bit at a time.
Oh, I know. I was just chatting with the group.
Oh, okay. Sorry. All right.
Yeah, it's fine.
So I am going to combine the dragon and cavity together. You guys made 168 gold over 5 days.
Woo!
I made gold.
Oliver,
Way to go.
I will keep it calculated in my sheet, just so we have a sense of how much we have.
Oliver will get to 84 gold. Alright, let's start with fucking Orca.
Yeah, P.
Let's go.
Arcadum, I have a question.
Yeah,
Come
what's
on,
up?
777.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you still negotiate without being proficient in persuasion?
Yeah, you just aren't good at it.
Mm.
Let's see if this works. That calculate correctly. I don't know. Alright, I'll just do it manually. I'm not sure if that worked. So that'll be...
Wow.
$193 gold.
Okay, thank you.
And then we have Sin, Tier 6, black market. $382 gold.
Damn.
There we go.
That's that black market for you, man.
Right, so we now have a bunch of money.
Alright. So, how much money do you guys have now?
We have 3,385.
Is that including
Man.
money you had from before?
Yes,
Has
I
Go ahead.
have all that. I have all that calculated in my sheet.
What do we want to? Are we still saving that large chunk of money for?
Yes,
Sin's
yes,
estate?
yes.
Okay.
We still have that saved.
And during
I have
this
it on the notes.
15-day span, at any point would our cart arrive?
Which,
So technically, if
Wh-
you want to think about it.
okay, hold on. A lot of things at once. The merchants can also sell stuff during their work time, so trident, scimitar, spear, buckler. Alright, let me go through all this.
And I should get an extra 10% selling everything with my merchant kit.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
I'm not going to deny you that. There you go, chat. Now you can see what they rolled. Sorry, I only have 2 monitors right now, so I'm pretty limited in how much I can move around. Okay, so you guys want to sell... Yeah, I'm gonna shit.
Sin, you're keeping the short swords and studded leather I gave you.
Yeah, I'm keeping those.
Alright.
I don't know why I'm
I
keeping the
forgot.
heavy crossbow, but I'm keeping it just for a ranged option.
Damn it! I forgot to put my studded leather armor doesn't have any AR in it.
I mean, I'm gonna be able to fix that if you want to hold on to it.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Because it is anointed, so it's better.
It's not.
Oh.
I got rid of the anointed one.
I would have kept the
I'm
anointed.
still carrying it broken. If you want to get it repaired instead of your normal one.
I would, because it's better
Okay.
than...
Yeah,
and I
that's
can
fine.
fix it with quick
Okay,
fix and all that.
then I will not be selling the anointed studded leather. He'll be selling
normal
regular
studded.
studded leather. So I'll just delete mine.
Oops. What'd I do?
You guys think I should take attack cantrips? I don't think
Uh,
I should.
That's up to you.
I don't know. I don't think it's worth it as a monk to do that. I'd rather do
If-
utility
If
stuff.
you want to, yeah, I was gonna say utility is pretty good for a cleric. You could also take guidance, which could help out in certain situations if I'm not nearby. But spare the dead or spare the dying is also very good.
Necromancy.
Yeah, but that's healing an ally that's down. They don't have to do saves.
Or
Well, we
anything
gotta
you
go
can
with
put on yourself to
no.
make it more likely to generate ki.
Yeah.
I was thinking. I'll consider spread the dying. I was thinking resistance and guidance,
Ooh, those are pretty good.
but then again, I guess I could.
Alright, you guys make 404 gold from selling all those items that were listed.
Hey.
Damn.
So in actuality, with the saved, we have 10,289.
Oh, one more thing.
10,000. Wow. Damn.
The silver
Yeah,
band
with
that
the
Alphonse gave us,
this is
isn't it?
with the saved. To be clear, that is with the saved.
Okay.
I'm just letting you guys know. But actual party gold, we have 3,000 789. So, not bad.
Is there a way for me to pass an item to Dragon instead of deleting it and him making his own?
Yeah, you can trade. I think it's I think you right click the item. Send to player. Yeah.
Did you remember to remove my silver from that equation? Because I did, lose that, even though it was
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
just making sure.
Yes, it's fine.
Hey, this is sort of an RP question. What does necromancy seem like to someone from the Misted Lands? If that matters.
So necromancy is the magic school that deals with life magic. So necromancy is not only raising the dead, but it's also healing the wounded, right? It's just purely life energy. And this will be different than what the base rules say, because they changed healing into conjuration. It was the stupidest thing I've ever fucking seen, and I do not follow that. So,
Okay.
however, necromancy does get a bad rap because most of the time, necromancers are undead summoning assholes. So, it's kind of like, think about it this way. The line between the healer that's trying to save you and the mad wizard that's raising the dead to do his bidding, that line is pretty thin, and it can be easily crossed.
Does restoration fall into necromancy, or do you consider those different schools?
Restoration is necromancy, yes.
Okay.
Healing spells are necromancy. Fucking the change to conjuration was one of the stupidest things in 5e I've ever seen, and I do not abide by it.
Alright,
I should not take guidance and spare the dying.
Basically, necromancy is not inherently evil. It is the study of life magic. However, when you've got that kind of power, you can always tip the scale to the other side.
Okay.
And then, what is... So, I know guidance gives +4 to, like, ability checks, but what would that be used for specifically? Is that, like... Yeah, what would that be used for?
Oh yeah, they changed Cure Wounds to Evocation. Fucking stupid-ass shit, dude. I'm sorry. I'm old man on the mountaining right now.
They also changed Healing Word to Evocation.
Fucking stupid, dude.
Yeah.
Any fucking way. What were we saying, Meloncholy? Sorry, I thought you were talking to me.
What guidance is used for, I guess, in terms of giving the +4 to, well, the D4 to ability checks and stuff.
Ability checks and skill checks, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like... Okay, it's not going to be like Baldur's Gate, where you're about to, like, make a roll and then you just have it. No, it's... You have to cast it before you talk to somebody.
Yeah, the thing I'm looking at said only ability checks, so I was making sure.
So you know in, like, movies when the guy is about to jump across a large gap and he does the sign of the cross?
Yeah.
Like, and then jumps? That's what guidance is.
Okay.
That's the equivalent of you casting guidance on yourself. You're like, I don't know if I'm going to make this. Theria, bless me. And then you jump. And Theria blesses you. But keep in mind that, you know, it also gives exposure and yippity yap.
Wait, does that mean I can slap Cavity's ass and give him guidance?
You don't have to do it that way, but I guess you gotta.
Just a thought.
Yakety slacks, I need facts.
Just friends, by the way, man.
Yeah, we're just homies, but totally.
I'm trying to decide if Dragon doesn't understand how magic works. So he's like, maybe I have to slap him.
I can't stop losing my toenails.
What y'all thinking about bless, man?
Does you casting bless does that give you an ability to gain focus?
Well, as far as I know, if I cast it at the beginning, I should maybe be fine. I don't know if the Arcadum, if the constant effect doesn't allow me to gain focus at all.
Correct, it does not.
So if it's constant, then I can't gain focus?
Yeah, not until you get to the higher levels of Abolisher.
Mm.
Higher levels of Abolisher get around that.
Yeah, so don't take bless just yet.
Yeah, you should take bless, but just don't cast it on yourself.
Oh, I was asking, like, if he casted it on us, does that still...
No, that doesn't... Like, the exposure he gains would reset his key to 0, but if he does it at the beginning of the fight in which he doesn't have any, it's fine.
Oh, cool.
What I'm saying is that if you are benefiting from bless, you can't gain key because of the hard ruling of monk. But, I mean, it's... Once you get to 8th level Abolisher, that won't be a problem.
And, so I'm thinking bless and...
Also,
maybe
need I remind
ceremony.
you that some of you are going into Druid, so you'll have the ability to take his exposure when he casts that spell anyway.
Yep.
So.
Yep. That's gonna be me.
It's gonna be me. Sorry.
I think I'm doing ceremony as well.
Now, I'm new to spellcasters, so whenever I cast a cantrip, is that 1 exposure or 2?
So when you cast a cantrip, it's 1 exposure, but it's temporary exposure, which means it fades after about 10 minutes or so a short rest.
Okay. And first level spells are 2?
First level spells are... Okay, so you gain exposure equal to the spell level of the spell. Cantrips are also 1, but they're temporary, so they fade quickly.
Okay, gotcha. Understood. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that
you're good.
I'm be calculating my exposure correctly.
I got you, little buddy.
Now, another question that is going to be weird. Add the thing where I can take exposure. Is that considered an attack? Or is it just an action?
That is a triggered action. But you don't get that till 7th.
Triggered action. No, I'm talking about the Ag Kenned.
Oh, Arcadum, that is an action.
Okay, so it's not an attack? Okay, got it.
Well, it doesn't have an attack roll. So no, it doesn't count as an attack.
So that doesn't work with Shifting Shadow. Got it.
Decided on my spell setup.
Oh, you do? Let me look in your sheet. Let me look in your token. What do you got?
Oh, so I didn't add them. I just finished writing them out.
Okay. All right, write them out for me. Let me see. Where are they?
They're in general.
I put them in general. I can put them in Crown though.
I'm looking.
My cantrip. Okay. I'll just read them out for the chat.
Go ahead.
My cantrips are going to be Thorn Whip and Shape Water. And then the 2 other spells I'm taking are Create and Destroy Water and Thunderstep.
Please stop saying it like that.
Water.
Smoke.
So now when it doesn't rain, you can water the plants.
Smoke.
Water.
I also...
Orca, what? Orca, you do know you're fighting demons and stuff. You're not just going to be playing Stardew Valley, right? You know?
Huh? What'd you say?
Oh my fucking god. Holy shit.
My man's just trying to play some Stardew Valley D&D, bro. There's some shit happening right now. Like, there's fucking demons, right? It's like, I'm I'm busy.
Hey, until they threaten my farm, they don't matter.
He's changing the genre as we speak.
Done. You want to swap cause fear for fear?
Yeah.
Hey, swapping them out.
I'm gonna have to buy the healing spells.
I'm sorry. Now that you said that, every single time that Orca is fucking herbalizing, I'm just gonna hear starting music in the back of my fucking brain.
That's what he's doing. Playing starting values. It is what it is, man.
I'm more Hearthstone guy.
Flaming sphere? You want flaming sphere? Flaming... Nope.
How much do those cost?
They cost 100 gold per spell level. Cantrips cost 50.
Okay, so.
But the ones you get for leveling up don't cost you anything.
All right. So those are 3 second-level spells: Wither and Bloom, Flaming Sphere, Raven, Feeblement. So that would be 600 gold, correct?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Can we wait until we wait until we buy stuff? Just for now.
Sorry. All right.
Well, I added them to your sheet. Just make sure that you expend the appropriate gold before you start like using them and stuff. All right,
Okay,
and next up we have is Melancholy spells, which I will hook you the fuck up, brother.
Idea, Melancholy. You could also take command.
I have terrible wisdom. +1.
Oh. I also have a +1 wisdom, and that's my spellcasting modifier. High five!
Yup.
Okay, Melancholy wants to... What are your cantrips? Guidance. Spare the dying.
Yeah.
Guidance. Spare the dying. Bless. Ceremony.
Wait, do either of our, I don't think... Do druids get it? I was actually thinking... Fuck, I forgot about that spell. I don't think I get it, though. Yeah, no. That's
Ceremony is a cleric spell.
No, I was thinking of, Chill Touch, but that's wizards.
Okay, looks good to me. Everybody's locked in with their spells. Heck. Dragon's good. Cavity's got his spell. Looks good. Everything's here good. Alright.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay, so you spent 5 days making some motherfucking bank. Would you like to spend more time making money, or would you like to do something else?
I think it's time to purchase stuff, right, guys?
Or do you want to spend like 5 days on research?
So,
One thing, guys.
yeah.
Did we calculate the money from the silver bag that Alphonse gave us? Because we didn't open that yet. Right?
Oh yeah,
Well,
what's in there?
I thought he opened that to hand some to the girl.
Nah, that was stuff I stole.
Yeah.
Borrowed.
Borrowed? Okay. Let me go back and look.
So we still have that? Okay. I don't know if that changes anything.
It probably will. Does anybody have anything on their character sheets?
The poppy was calculated, right?
Yeah, the poppy was 200.
Oh.
Damn.
Who's got the silver?
Oliver, I
Draco, right?
believe.
Yeah, I think Oliver had it.
No, that's my personal thing.
Oh, that was your personal.
The one
Then
from
who had the
Alphonse.
bag?
Probably Sagashi then, I guess.
Did Sagashi have it?
Don't know, honestly.
Man.
I guess he would be the last person that had it, because it was handed to him, right?
It probably would have been handed to Sagashi, yeah.
So I guess we don't have it then.
I will
At least I got my seeds.
If Sagashi didn't get it, then it would have been either Oliver or me. I don't know if we can go.
No. I'm just gonna take that away from you guys. Which is good, because it was cracked and traced anyway, so you don't want to use that money.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Stop right there, criminal scum. You violated the law. Oakley dokley. So, 5 days. Or,
I think we...
What do you want to do? You got 10 days left before your orders are supposed to arrive.
So, here's an idea, Sin. You want to do some research? Why don't we spend 3 days buying and then 2 days researching?
You only need
that
to
would
spend...
equal up to 5.
It only takes a day to buy stuff. You don't need to spend 3 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we can take a day to buy stuff.
Unless you want to re-roll the market. In which case you'll have to go to a new day of buying.
Yeah.
Do we want to... Maybe what we could do, right? We could spend, just in case, we could spend 2 days in the market. Just to see what we get. Just 2 flat days. And then 3 days researching, because that's what you want to do, right?
Yeah, how about we...
I think it's a very good idea.
Well,
How about we do market first, see what happens?
What are you trying to research?
I want to research more about my backstory stuff, if that's possible.
Okay, like what? Like, what are you trying to do?
I wanted to see if I could learn more about Alea Fairwing and her whole life story, or more about any people related to me, stuff like that. You think I could find?
Okay, you have the skills to support that? Like investigation?
Let's see, what do I have? I don't think I have anything to support it, actually.
I think Dragon and Cavity would be interested in the Fey Gates.
Yeah, I do not have investigation or history. I was wondering if maybe I could go to a library and see if they have anything. Maybe,
okay, so doing research, it's presumed that you're going to a place in which you can research, but the skills for research you don't have. So
yeah.
You'll always make minimal progress because you don't have the specialized skills. You could, maybe, ask and see if there's any of your party members that have those skills and they could research it for you. My point is that you have an opportunity with downtime, with the largest assurance that nothing bad will happen that you're ever really going to get. You want your specialists to use their downtime properly, right? So
yeah.
So because you're specialized in this, right? You could have somebody else research that. I mean, okay. I just don't want you to waste this opportunity and have regrets later, right? If you want to research your backstory, I'm not going to tell you not to, but you don't have the skills to make that efficient. You would need somebody that has the appropriate researching skills. Like, for example, Solir has the appropriate researching skills. You know what I mean? So he could research that for you while you spent your full specialization merchant kit making money, because that's so much of your character's power budget.
Yeah.
And I would be very sad if you denied yourself its use. So
yeah, I got you. Might as well wait for him to get here for that.
Well, I'm sure he'll help you because he has to do stuff with his downtime.
Yeah.
So
I was kind of thinking like another 5 days making money and then maybe start getting my weapon worked on, because that might take time.
Well, you can order a weapon or work on it yourself if you want. It depends on... Okay, how much money does the party have right now? Let's go over that.
We have a total of... We have some saved, but the total that we want to spend, that we have to spend, is 3,789 gold.
Okay, so 3,789 gold is quite a bit. So I guess my next question is, you have 10 days. What is it that you want to buy? Like, what do you guys want to spend money on? Discuss that first, I think. That will be helpful. Like, new items, better gear, stuff like that. And
yeah.
Like, so you can go into the Corvinus wiki and you can see what the tiers are, which will help regulate a little bit as to how much that'll cost and how much time that takes. Please keep in mind that the crafting list on those tiers, that's how much it is to craft it without all the materials. So that is not base market value. Base market value is double that. But you also have tricked out merchants, so you won't be paying base market value. You'll be able to haggle it down quite a bit. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
So the idea here is decide what you want to spend your money on, and then dictate how much you want, like how much you need to do that. Another thing as well, and this is really important, and I also want to efficiently use session time. I think now that you have some money, the next thing that might be useful for you guys is to do the tavern scene and start searching for ally slots. Because you'll want, because if you get them now, then if you choose one that can help you with downtime stuff, they can start attributing to the party in these 10 days. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So maybe what we should do is do 3 days in the tavern.
Or now that we got some money, let's just go spend a day in the tavern and see what we get.
Yeah, so you spend it's a night actually, but you go to the tavern, right? And then I'll cycle through some people, and then if you don't like any of them, then you can go there the next day, and then I'll roll to see who cycles through. So basically, you spend a day to re-roll your options, and you get to choose from those options that you want. That makes sense, everybody?
Yeah.
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 Okay.
If we're looking for a merchant, we could probably use Emmerich if you want to go through him for an NPC slot, but that's one of our options.
Well, that's if he wants to join you. I mean,
that is if he wants to join.
Yeah, like the reason I'm saying that you go to the tavern to do that is that's where people looking for work go.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Not to mention, we kind of ruined his chances with this girl. Emmerich's kind of pissed.
Also, you literally have a tavern here that is your home base.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Okay.
Arcadum, can I ask how Jack of all trades works?
Sure. What's your question?
I guess my question for that is, would that allow me to do research if I wanted to?
You can, but so Jack of all trades is not as powerful as people think it is. You can't aid. You can attempt rolls, but you can't achieve the highest DC, because even if you roll well enough, you'll only ever get the basic success. So there's degrees of success. Essentially, Jack of all trades gives you a chance of not walking away with nothing. So if you go to research and you roll well enough, you might be able to get more than the bare minimum, but if you roll poorly, you won't.
Alright.
Alrighty, so what do you guys want to do?
I'm thinking do the tavern for an evening.
Tavern?
Yeah, I probably should do the tavern.
Alright, lots of tavern options. You can do the tavern here, or you can go to a bigger tavern, like in the Remshoa.
Probably don't want to go back there.
Yeah, let's stay here.
You guys don't want to fucking... You guys... No. Alright.
No.
Unless we disguise
I would really like to hire the Shark Man, but no, I don't think it's worth going for it.
Now you're convincing Dragon.
Alright.
Well, he seemed like a tough fighter.
Okay. In that case, here we McFucking go. Give me a moment to get to generate you some people here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So go ahead and move yourselves up here. Milo returns. That's right. Forgot to do his return.
Milo!
Oh, yeah. Our boy.
Emmerich's gonna go outside. He's going outside. Back on down to the quartermaster area. Where the fuck is Milo?
What if I sat in his chair?
And two of the 3 weapon enchants I'm looking at are both question marks, so... I'm not quite sure what mine will cost.
Alright, as you guys walk out, eventually...
My...
Hey, hello.
Where you been?
Classified. He'll start looking at his parchment.
How'd the tower doing?
It's doing alright.
I'm so fucking glad to see you, mate.
What? Okay.
Milo, question. How long has it been since you left the tower?
He'll heavily sigh and place his parchment on the table. Why do you ask?
Well, did you get the news we gave to the Don about all the church things?
He'll hold up his hand. Maybe you shouldn't talk about that kind of stuff out here. As he looks at the patrons walking in.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not overspeak, but it's nice to see you, Milo.
Thank you. Tell you what, maybe after tonight we'll talk, and you can go over anything you want to with me. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
Right here. Sounds good.
Can I Marshall check him?
For what?
I don't know, just what's he got?
Wait a minute! Dragon kind of sees you sizing up Milo. What the fuck are you doing?
Why, you
Like
getting
abilities or
jealous?
whatever.
You getting fucking jealous, Dragon? You wanna... Why are you looking at him? Hmm? You don't
Yeah,
need
why the
to.
fuck
You,
you looking
you
at
don't
him?
need to
Huh?
look at him.
Huh?
You don't need to look at him.
Just taking a quick look.
Okay, let me fucking.
I'm
okay,
I'm grabbing Cassidy by the collar.
So to be clear, he's an ally, so you don't have to like. Well, you could. Oh jeez.
I just want to know like his abilities and like what kind of spellcaster he is and stuff.
So he has the abilities of both a bard and a wizard. He is a lore seeker.
Oh.
I see.
This guy a bard?
Yeah.
We already got a
Oh.
bard.
But you got a problem with that? Come over here and say that shit to my face.
I'll pass.
That's what I thought you would be.
I'm excited to say I am now one of the Black Hand followers.
Oh my god.
Stop fucking
Yeah.
saying that!
Right out in the open.
I'm whispering to him. I'm whispering to him.
Okay. Keep going.
Now,
Go ahead.
now he's pulling your collar. No, to the bathroom.
Okay. No, not the fuck. Oh my. What is this?
Yes. Hold on. Alright,
I'm not doing this again. No.
Y'all want glass of water, Wygon?
I'm not fucking. No.
Orca hands out a glass of water.
back to
Man,
the...
the hallway then. Let's just the hallway. I gotta talk to you. It's
No.
important. But come on. There was nothing to be worried about. Just right here. I'll close this door.
No. Let's go into the fucking. Just get in a room or something.
This was fast.
So, remember when I told you about my pact of secrets? His name is supposed... People aren't supposed to even know his name. You can't say
Okay.
his name in
Well,
public
you
like
didn't
that.
explain that shit to me.
I did. I told you about my... Let me show it to you again. Let me find it in my features. Show... Where is it? I have so many features now, I can't find it.
Let me
Okay,
show you
okay,
with
I
my
get it.
features.
I get it. Listen.
Look,
Listen.
pact of
All right.
secrets.
Listen, okay? Listen. I'm just excited to tell you.
my secrets. Sorry.
I'm excited to tell you that I know how to do what you do.
Wait, what? Oh, were you chosen?
Wait, how do I do this?
Do what?
I'm trying to figure out. Can I? Dragon will like to attempt to cast guidance on Cavity, but he will. Hold on. Let's see if he. I want to make a check for this.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll just do this. All right. Dragon will slap Cavity's ass and attempt to cast guidance with it.
Hey, Cavity, you feel as if the guiding hand slap your ass.
Is this how I'm supposed to do it?
Your confidence increases.
That's certainly magic, but I don't know if it's...
God help me.
It's a blessing from the Black Hand. That's kind of weird, I'm not gonna lie. We gotta check if you have a mark.
I'm new to this.
Did you get a mark on your body anywhere?
How the fuck am I supposed to cast magic? I'm new to this, mate.
Okay, so you're totally a caster now. We gotta find out if you've been chosen by our master. Don't say his name, please.
Okay.
So we gotta find if you have a mark. So it might be somewhere on your body. It could be anywhere. So you gotta
anywhere?
Find out. Yeah, anywhere. Totally anywhere. So we gotta find out.
Okay, turn away.
Foremost. Alright.
Wait, how do I
get?
He's like, the door's still open. He's like, get back in here. I don't know what it looks like.
You'll totally know what it looks like.
I'm. What?
It's like a mole, but it's much crazy.
Okay. Dragon will begin to look for the mark of the Black Hand, I guess.
All right. And Cavity just... What are you doing out in the hallway? You just standing out there?
Yeah, I'm just pacing the hallway.
Okay.
Kind of concerned that his secrets might be not so.
You don't find a Black Hand mark anywhere on your body.
Dragon will kind of like peek his head out the door.
So did you find anything? Marks? No marks?
I don't know.
Probably didn't get it then. But you're another kind of caster. Let me take a look at what you are.
Unfortunately, Cavity, he is behind a door.
No, I'm peeking through the door.
Yes, you'll need to see him in his entirety in order to judge what kind of caster he is.
Oh, let me in. Gotta get a better look.
No.
Okay, alright, just step out here.
He'll get dressed again.
Oh, you weren't even... Oh,
I had to look all over my body.
Oh, right. So, okay, are you dressed now?
Yes.
Alright, now, so come out here. Let me take a proper look at you. Alright, now. Ooh. Oh, you take after me. In a different way. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you see the power of druidism flowing through him, poisons.
You didn't get the master's blessing, but you got the other thing you were looking for. Who's a druid now?
I'm a druid now.
Yeah.
Mommy, wow! I'm a big.
It's just the Pikachu face.
Okay. But... So don't worry. I saw that.
Teach me how to cast things.
Yeah,
Am I supposed to slap people's asses?
You don't do that. You've never seen me do that. How'd you assume that slapping thin people was a
Well,
thing?
I don't know how this works. Teach me,
Alright, I'm a teacher. Look.
or I'll just keep slapping your ass.
He's a baseball
No,
coach.
I'm getting.
By the way,
behind
he's
you. You
being
ain't doing that no
extremely
more.
loud about this. He's being loud about it.
Yo, stop screaming, man. Like, jeez.
Well, he's being loud about
Secret-
slapping his ass.
Oh. Okay, some things I gotta stay a secret in this line of work. Can't go
What? So
shouting
slapping your ass has to be a secret. Yeah, you know what? That's
Yeah.
actually a pretty good idea.
You see? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you hold your hand out.
Okay,
And it's
he'll
gonna
hold
be
his
a
hand
little-
out.
It's gonna have to be a verbal component to this as well. So something I feel strongly about. You gotta say it.
How about
Alright?
may the master guide you?
May I be guided. But keep it a little vague. How about that?
May you be guided. Got it.
Yeah, like that. And then you boom! I send a bullet flying through the hallway. See? Like that.
Oh,
You Melancholy, you get, or Oliver, you get to hear kink.
Who's attacking? What's going on?
oh, we're just sorry. I'm trying to figure out how this works.
What are you
I'm
guys doing
training
in the
him.
hallway? There's people here.
Is everything
I didn't
okay?
tell him to do that.
What are you guys even talking about? We're supposed to be waiting for patrons and stuff.
Oh
Help
yeah,
Orca
shit.
out.
Sorry, forgot.
I guess his lessons are gonna have to wait.
Lesson for what?
I was waiting for it.
No, it's a bit of a
Never mind,
secret
don't-
for now.
Don't tell me anything, actually.
Oh, by the way, Oliver, I didn't. I was actually kind of surprised that.
No, I think
Decided
I'm good. Cavity.
No,
It-
it's about something else. It's about the whole joining thing. I didn't think you'd actually
Joining.
the cause thing. I didn't think you'd actually be willing to join the cause. I was actually kind of surprised. I thought you believed in like mysterious justice or something.
I do. I idolize her. She's like... It's difficult to explain. What do you want to know exactly?
Good communications, guys. You guys are doing great. Keep it up. Cav, did you mute yourself?
Rinko? Uh-oh.
One of his Discord's doing the same thing mine is.
He just disappeared.
I think your mic fucked, buddy. You might have to do something with it.
No, we can't hear you, Cavity.
Oof.
Oof.
Matheria got him, boys.
Yep, Matheria got his ass. That's her response.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway.
Hello?
There you
Okay,
are.
we can hear you.
There you are. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Conway Twitty.
I'll respond to Oliver. I mean, what they did wasn't really just what those church guys did, so I don't know. Like, how can you still believe in mysterious justice was after what they did?
And what exactly are you talking about?
Like, how we were supposed to be on good terms and then you just turn on us like that?
Cavity, we aided a demon.
Yeah, but
There
They were
is no
following us
year,
before.
but the church has been fighting demons for 500 years.
They were following
been-
us before we encountered that guy.
Yeah,
From the
I
other room,
wouldn't say we're the
dragon.
most unsuspicious folk.
Didn't you just say that we needed to be in here? Get your asses in here.
Either to lead this off, we're not innocent people, Cavity. That much is for sure. You can say that the church is wrong and unjust, and there are probably cases where that is true, but that doesn't excuse our actions either.
And I'll go walk off.
Also, Orca, we weren't fighting.
So, Orca, where do you want to set this up?
Yeah, where do you want to set it up?
Orca will cough. Set it up
Be
right
careful.
here.
Oh god, oh god, don't look, don't look. No, it did the thing it was not supposed to do. Sorry. I clicked on the wrong thing. Don't look. Sorry. Chat, stop. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. You didn't say anything. Continue role-playing. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Ignore me!
Where do you want the patrons to sit?
Where the fuck is that voice coming from?
Wherever they want to sit.
But isn't it like an interview?
Where the fuck is... Where's Cavity? Where the fuck did he go?
Out of character, are there like a lot of people, or is it just one or two people coming in to where
Well,
we
so
could talk openly through the whole room?
So the idea is that they're coming here to meet for work. So Milo will vet them and then we'll send them to you. And then you can decide if you want to use them. Like, you'll meet them and interview them. That's how this is going to work.
I got a room for that somewhere? Or we just...
Oh, it's
Do we
here in the
use
bar.
back room?
No, it's in the bar. Like,
Okay.
they meet you at the bar. Like, this is an informal thing.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'll just sit here and cook.
That's
They can
supposed to
sit
be out
here.
there.
Orca feed while we talk.
Okay.
I should probably go. Oh, before I forget here, Dragon will hand you some money to give to them if need be.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I'm the treasurer and all, but it might be better if you hand them the money.
Okay.
Just don't use too much of it.
How much too much?
I'll tell you when to stop.
Okay.
Alright, here we go. Time to roll.
Oh, also, can I get a whiskey on the rocks?
Orca will try his best to make a drink. I don't know if we have whiskey.
You have whiskey.
Okay.
Does Orca know what on the rocks mean?
No, so he probably gets a cup with a few rocks in it.
Nice.
Unless he
fuck is
stops
this
me from
shit?
putting the rocks in the cup.
No, don't put rocks in it. It's ice. Ice, mate.
Oh. Okay, sorry.
I'll teach him proper etiquette one day.
Yeah, you're the fucking noble here. I'm just a fucking assassin.
Probably shouldn't say that out loud.
Well, whatever. Fuck off. He like middle fingers both, like he double middle fingers you.
Princess's royal assassin.
We're such good guys.
We're such good guys.
Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it,
Oh, sorry, I had to refresh. All right, I'm ready now.
Okay.
All right, so a few
we're
patrons.
pretty good, guy.
So a few patrons make their way inside. As they walk in, you can see them start to spread out, and I need you guys to make me some. Oh well, actually, I guess you don't really need to because you know what you're looking for. So, as more and more patrons kind of come in, everybody make me a perception check first. Let's do that.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-bub. I
Perception.
fucking suck at these.
Do I have perception trained? No, I do not.
Yeah, I was busy cooking.
What you cooking?
Stir fry.
Ooh, I love stir fry. Wait, Orca, could you make me some fish and chips?
Orca, no fish. What chips?
What the fuck do you guys call them?
I don't know. I call them chips.
What is it made out of? What is it exactly?
It's made out of potatoes, and it, like... I've heard it goes with burgers?
Anyone?
Orca can cook potato.
No, it's not. Why don't I just show you?
Okay.
Dragon will go behind the counter and, like, show Orca what chips are.
And he will happily watch.
See, this is chips.
Ooh, crunchy.
Okay, that's all right. Fine. Okay, some people walk in and they start to spread out, and with your perception check, you notice a few of them. One of them approaches Milo, and you can see that 3 others take a seat. First, you see this individual seated in the background.
Oh.
You see this individual
wow.
who is hooded and hidden, seated in the background. You see these 2 individuals here take a seat, and they appear to be heavily wounded, covered in bandages and scarring that is recent. You see them?
Dude.
And you see this
Dude.
one.
I don't think we rolled your average people.
Then you see a woman approach Milo. She is flamboyantly dressed. She seems to bear a direct air of confidence as she approaches him. She presents herself with a over-the-top bow and begins to have a whispered conversation with him. You will see this individual.
Can we overhear the conversation at all?
Negative.
I have proficiency with perception. Can I try it over here?
Sure.
So that would be a trained, like, advanced check?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I use my...
Can you what?
Can I use my new kit to try to see what that weapon or item is in her hand? The hilt-looking thing?
She doesn't have that out right now.
Okay.
After finishing her conversation with Milo, secret that you are unable to overhear, she will walk towards you. She will
Orca
take
and
a seat.
Dragon just making the chips.
She'll take a seat.
Hello.
And then she'll kind of look over. So I am told that you are looking for help, yes? I have come to offer my services.
Yes. Would you like some stir fry while we talk?
Okay.
Or fish and chips.
Hands
We're
are
currently learning him that.
Any food is good.
Hands are bowl.
She'll smile and start to taste it. Oh, this is very good. But yes, I've come to offer my services in the hopes that I might do any work that you might need.
2 of us are currently looking for someone. Orca looking for help growing plants.
Perhaps I was misinformed. I was told that you were looking for someone to help you on the battlefield and to escort you to places. I am no herbalist.
That more what Sin looking for.
Oh,
Mostly looking for build or somebody to help me start work on my land, or a farmer. But we can see what we can do with you if you're not capable of that.
oh, I have come for mercenary work. Perhaps I was misinformed.
We possibly could use you in combat. Why not, Orca? I mean, we are looking for somebody for herbs, but what do you do?
Oh, I do a little bit of everything, really. I attribute myself to many different forms of combat. I have many skills. I have traveled all throughout Corvinus. I wish to offer my services. She will open her character sheet for you. She is a 5th level bard.
Ooh, okay.
Not bad.
So Dragon kind of like looks at Orca. Then he'll kind of look at her. If you don't mind, I want to ask you a few questions.
All right. What would you like to know?
I'm kind of the one that would be interested in seeing what you have to do. But we're also looking for somebody that could possibly sell things with us or help us get some stuff sold or bought.
I've been known
But if
to
you're here for
haggle in my
mercenary
day.
work. Nice, okay. Well, where have you been in your travels before?
Where haven't I been? You name a place, I have been there.
Okay.
Could you help make business ties?
Well, I know a few people from different places. I could at the very least tell you what things are like there. Not what they have in the books, but what it is actually like there.
Knowledge very important.
That is very important. Let's see, what sets you apart from others? Dragon's like taking out a notepad and writing it down.
Well, I suppose I have my fighting style is unique. I haven't seen anyone else with it. My bloodline also is Antvanti. I have the spirit's protection, and there's just no one like me, friend.
Alright, what is your fighting style?
She'll pull out a cestus with bells on it. I make music with people. My enemies.
I see, okay. Well, I'm more of the silent type.
Oh, I am not.
Would you be willing to be more quiet before a battle happens?
Oh, I have no problem sneaking up on somebody. It's just I don't. Do
Of
it.
course, not in combat, you know. Like, if you're fighting, I don't give a shit what you do. But beforehand, we gotta be stealthy.
She'll shrug. Whatever you say, boss.
Okay, let's see. I don't know what else to ask. Can you think of anything, Orca?
Not really.
I'd like to hear her
What?
play. Let's see how
What
good she is.
would you like out of working for us, other than just coin? Why do you fight?
Because it's fun.
So what do you want from
Valid.
us then?
Money and things to fight.
Understandable. Let's see something that you would do in battle, if you don't mind.
Oh, you looking for a spot or something?
Yeah. Just show us what you can do. Just don't try to hurt us. Just show us what you can do.
Should we head outside for this?
Probably.
You can give Dragon or Orca biggest hit. I'll be fine.
Not me. Not
she'll-
me.
She'll stride all fucking 6'1" of her outside.
See how fast she can move. No.
So, you're sure about this? Yeah?
Yeah,
As
Orca
hard
recover
as-
pretty good.
As hard as I can?
Just once, but yes.
Alright. Ugh.
We gotta see her real strength.
Oh, God. Alright. Say I didn't warn you. Sweet baby back combo, Jesus.
Actually, now that I think of it, I actually have to be over there. I'm a medic.
I should be.
Oh, thank God you're here for backup. I'm new to this fucking... Come here. Oliver?
Me?
I'm new to this druid stuff.
You're a what?
I'm a druid.
Why?
Because I can be.
Stop
I
fucking saying that.
see.
Stop saying.
I would like to just slap him with the guidance. See?
It's just-
Why did you hit me?
I'm still getting used to this.
What did you do to me? I feel sick.
Did you just spank him?
Dude, fuck, dude. Oh, sweet lord. Oh my god. Alright, well, anyway, she will pull out one of her weapons, cestas, with a set of bells on each side. These are tambourine cestas, or cestarines, as she calls them.
Sisters, that's so funny.
She is about to punch Orca in the mouth as hard as she can.
Orca will brace. But he will not try to avoid, so don't worry about attacking, just damage.
I'm gonna roll to attack you.
Okay. That's gonna suck if she misses.
I mean, you should try to dodge. Enemies don't stand still.
Yeah, but this was a test of her strength.
Alright, good luck, man. Good luck.
Oh, damn. Alright. This should be wild, bro. Okay. Well, I guess she'll just hit him as hard as she fucking can. Oh, God.
Something tells me this is gonna scramble my
Some-
brain.
Something's telling me she can hit hard.
Yeah, the brains are gonna reverberate in my brain, man.
You're level 6, man. You're level 6, man. You're cool.
It's fine.
I just realized that I gain more exposure due to the fallow lands. Smile.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh boy.
You will be given that which you requested. Let's see here. Okay. Plus a fuck.
We be worried.
Well, at least she didn't crit.
Alright, Orca. She will blast you for 35 damage.
Oh my god!
Damn.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, she will run up. Energy will course down her hand and start to rattle the bells on her cestarine, and she will punch Orca in the chest, caving in his chest and sending him flying backwards into Dragon, which knocks them both down.
Oh shit!
Sorry, Dragon.
How's that? That work?
You're fucking strong.
That definitely worked.
Well, that's something.
Orca will attempt to stand up.
Go ahead. Oh, also,
Dragon.
when she attacks, it will sound like a thunderclap from the sky has shook through all of Orca and echoed throughout the area. People look outside of their houses with concern at the sky, worried that a storm has been summoned. But it is just the sound
Holy
of her
shit,
singular
you're
attack.
fucking strong.
Let me help you up, Orca.
That impressive.
That is very impressive. So how much are you wanting to
Thank you,
be
Oliver.
hired for?
Well, I guess that means exactly what you had in mind. If you're putting me on a bodyguard retainer, are you guys going somewhere? Like, got a mission?
Yeah, we're definitely going somewhere. But
We're on a mission to rescue someone.
yeah, we're on a mission to rescue someone. I'm sorry, I got jumbled up there.
Alright.
Well, for now, she'd be a bodyguard retainer, yeah.
Yeah, you would be a bodyguard. Probably for me.
Well, here's basically how it goes down. If you want my assistance, I'll go with you. You don't have to retain me while you're in town. I ain't gonna make you pay that much money. When you're ready to go out on your adventure, you let me know, and I'll go with you. My price is 50 gold a day.
Oh, that works. Yeah.
Reasonable.
Very doable.
So, how much would you say if we went to go shopping? Would you go with us? See if you can get, some money on the side?
Actually, I'd rather visit the brothel.
Oh?
Aye, I saw some milky boys and I wanted to taste them.
Fair enough.
Blink.
Would that be Sagashi's brothel?
No.
I don't think we've made that yet.
I don't know where the fuck he is anyway.
We should probably go looking for
Alright, yeah. But, well, you're
Oliver
definitely...
will extend a hand.
She'll put away her
Wait.
weapon and grasp it. Shake it.
We appreciate your time and everything you've come to show us.
We will let you know very soon.
She gives a nod, and then she will walk.
I'd like to hear her play something before she leaves.
She did play something. She played
Her
Orca.
attack.
Yeah, she played a one hell of a
Not like
note.
musical, but
Alright. Catch you later, mate.
Alright.
Damn, that woman was strong. And... Never mind.
Orca will limp back inside.
Oh, let me help you.
I don't know if we got
How do I do this again? I'm fucking new to all this.
Okay. As you guys walk back inside, you can see that there are still strangers. Specifically, these two, still somewhat heavily wounded. They're all bandaged up, and they seem to be talking in whispered, hushed tones. This individual just simply sits there in the corner and doesn't say or interact with anyone except holding the drink in his hand.
Oliver, they're injured. Should we help?
Do you lads need a doctor?
Holy shit, dude. Like, he will suddenly look over you like cut right up.
You're right. You're pretty close.
Hey, do you guys need a holy fuck?
Are there any
Don't
patrons
scare
on the
me.
bar?
As you come walking up, you'll see this man twitching. What?
Oliver will take a look at him from here.
Y'all look hurt. Would you like assistance?
Is this advanced?
Yep.
23.
Okay, you can see that this individual and this individual both bear the same kind of wounds. They appear to be burns and poison. The wound is festered and sickly. They've done a decent job of bandaging it up, and some magical healing has been applied, but it seems that the wound is not closing, or rather, it is not fully healing. This man will look up and say, "Oh, thank you for the offer, but we're fine."
Are you sure? Doesn't look fully dealt with.
What do you think, Son? I think that if he wants to take a look, he can, I suppose. He'll slowly lower his mask, and you'll see where there is a sickening burn across his forehead and down his face.
I guess what do I roll again?
Yep.
22.
So this wound is confusing to look at. It's a burn, but it seems to be poisonous. You've never heard of such a wound. To burn somebody with poison, I mean, that would take... You can't even think of a thing that would cause that in the knowledge that you have.
Dragon, can you come take a look at this?
May?
Yes.
Sure.
It's some kind of poison.
Tell me.
Oh, that's all you had to fucking say.
Yeah, what did this to you boys?
They'll both look at each other, and this man will speak.
Hope you don't mind me getting close.
You haven't heard?
No.
No.
Told you, Sorn. Told you people didn't know. Sorn will nod grimly as Dragon looks. Dragon, make me a poisoner's kit roll.
That's just... So I have the trick. Does that matter in this?
No, not in this.
Okay,
This
so
is a
this
knowledge roll.
is... So this is +6 plus proficiency, right?
Yeah, so plus 9 total.
What's that? You got it.
Okay,
20.
as you kind of lean in to take a look, a couple of things that you notice. First, this wound doesn't make sense. It's a burn and it's poison damage. It causes the burning of the skin, but also the necrosis of poison, all combined into one. You also notice that there's no impact point, and you doubt that this person would have drank something that caused this, or else it would be around their stomach, or inside their organs, or they'd be fucking dead. So, you surmise that this must be some kind of contact poison, whatever it is. And if it is a poison, it's more powerful than any poison that you've seen before. It's a miracle these two are still alive.
Do I believe that I could extract it without hurting them?
You have no idea. You don't even find any residue of the poison, which is rare, so there's nothing to extract. It's only the damage it left.
Holy fucking shit, mate. How are you alive?
Soren will kind of scoff. John and I ask ourselves the same thing. John will then turn and will say, "Oh, introductions. I'm John Horton, and this is my friend Soren Skyreader." He'll nod. I'll do the talking if that's fine. Soren, his voice is speaking hurts him. So you haven't heard about what happened at Dagon's Rest?
No. Yeah, unfortunately, just got back to town.
Well, it all started. A group of us, several of us, got together to go investigate the secrets of Pride Lake. There's an island there. You know, there's a lot of different discussions had, and I won't bore you with the details, but there was 3 parties of us. Me and Soren were in the same party, along with a man by the name of Mosak Quinn and a woman by, what was her name? Moritaria? Soren will nod. Aye. We went in one way, and the others went in the other 2 ways. Whilst we were there was a massive explosion. Shook the whole island. A strange green cloud emanated outwards and caught the breeze, and it shifted down towards the southwest. Me and Soren lost track of Moritaria, and unfortunately, we saw Quinn die in front of us. His whole body melted. Flesh, muscle, all of it. Even his bones turned to a slurry. If it weren't for Soren's magics, we'd have been lost the same way. I'll always be grateful to you, my friend. I know it was difficult to choose who to save. Soren will nod.
So...
We don't know what happened to Moritaria, or the others. They're most likely dead.
Dragon has been writing this down, by the way, and he kind of, like, looks at them. So you said it came from a cloud?
No, I think it came from an explosion, and the cloud was what came after. But, yeah, the cloud was the thing that made us all burnt up.
Did it continue on? Go further than just you guys?
Aye. It floated, like I said, it took to the wind, southwest. Those poor people at Dagon's Rest didn't even know it was coming. Soren and I think that it must have hit them during the night. We tried to make it back to them in time to warn them, but when we got there, all we found was stains on the walls, melted flesh and bone, and creatures starting to crawl up from the slurry. Creatures that we didn't even fathom. So,
Creatures?
Aye, something. Soren thinks it's Soren thinks it's some kind of aberration. We didn't stay to find out.
Can I hand him a piece of parchment and say, could you actually draw this for us?
He will reveal his hands, which are horribly burned.
Oh, right.
And he'll continue his story. And then me and Soren, we hoofed it up to the east, took the road, tried to find some civilization, and, well, here we are. Flanderton may be a dangerous place to live, but it'll take anyone, won't ask questions. So, here we are.
Well, I can tell you this, you're safe here at least.
Thank you for the info.
Yeah, thank you for the info.
Have you guys sought treatment for this? Or are you just getting here?
We just got here. Soren's done what he can, but he's not a full healer, I guess.
We know a decent medic in town if you would like us to show y'all.
If it's all the same, I think we just need our rest. But if you want to show us in the morning, that's fine. To be honest,
yeah.
I don't know if we'd be able to make it anywhere in town. We're pretty tired.
We are looking to hire on 2 people if y'all might be interested.
What?
Let them... No, Orca, listen. They're wounded. They need rest. But I get what he's trying to say. Orca's telling you that if you ever need some money, you can come to us for some work.
Well, look, friend, I don't even know if I'm gonna be doing this anymore. So, thank you, but don't be expecting nothing from either of us. Soren will nod.
Fair enough. I understand. Dragon,
All right,
if Dragon can, he'll place some
I need
alcohol on the table.
I need you two to make me insight checks.
Okay. 17.
Oh, wow.
You notice that this man has been staring at all four of you. Concealed, but still watching closely.
Well, we have one more to interview. If y'all would please excuse us.
They'll nod.
By the way, when Dragon goes behind the bar, is there a bartender back here at all?
Yeah.
Hey, do you mind if I help with the work here?
He shrugs.
Alright, and he'll start helping
Would
out.
you mind coming to the bar for your interview?
The man will scoff. I am not here for an interview.
Sorry to bother.
Leaves.
This damn place gets worse and worse by the day.
Yeah, I know. How well am I doing, by the way?
Probably pretty terrible. At least comparatively.
Tambourine girl, really strong.
Yeah, she really did. Actually, let me check your wounds. Now that she's gone, I guess.
Medicine check.
Orca just need a few more minutes. He'll be fine. I'll get my short rest.
Arcadum, is this advanced to look at Orca?
For what purpose?
I guess to.
What was my constitution roll for? To get knocked back?
Yes. You can cast
Okay.
a spell through her fist.
Okay.
That's pretty sick as hell.
Oh, okay, are you waiting for more people?
Mr. Milo, how many were we supposed to have today?
I only had one sign up, so I think that's it for now.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
Very fine lady she was.
Definitely.
Now that I think
worth
about it,
taking.
Oliver, why don't
What?
we hire, you know, Wink.
Alright, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Now that you
Oh, Agatha.
say it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I
Agatha.
was thinking. I guess you guys weren't there. I met a woman who ran a gang of sorts. Me and Sin almost got robbed on the way here from the Matherium camp.
Okay, and I give a shit why.
Well, she seemed a pretty sound leader. She had a pike, I believe. So
Okay.
if she fought, she'd probably fight from a distance. I believe she was really strong.
Okay, yeah, I understand. What I'm saying, though, is that you could, you know, get Agatha a nice, pretty ring.
Why?
As a gift.
A gift?
Yeah, girls really like rings.
I get that, but why'd I give her a gift?
Isn't she the one that you want to be with?
Be with? I don't understand.
Are you in love, Oliver?
In love with Agatha.
Yes.
Oliver was so.
No, the fucking shark man.
Well, not really my taste, to be honest.
I'm
The
asking
shark
about
man.
Agatha. That was fucking sarcasm.
Sorry. Sorry. I'm not sure. Our job doesn't... We were doing a job. I didn't look at it that way. I
Well,
was simply doing my duty, protecting her.
yeah, and she really fancies you, mate. Can you not tell?
I'm not that oblivious, but what would the point of it be? We're
You could be
traveling, we're
happy.
leaving. Well, I wouldn't be happy.
Why?
Look at where we are. What we just heard. No one on Corvinus is really safe.
Then why can't she be safe with you?
I can't spend my time protecting her all the time. If
What I'm
something were to
saying is,
happen to
why
her-
don't we hire her underneath of us? That way she can at least, spend time here with you.
If Orca wants to hire her, I won't stop him. But what I'm saying is that there's just a whole bunch of issues that we can't control. It would tear me apart thinking about someone else other than myself all the time. I mean, I think
know the
about you
feeling.
guys a lot, but you guys are capable warriors.
Oh, you think of me? That's so sweet.
Yeah. Are you okay, Dragon?
I don't know if I'm okay or not anymore. I'm trying to figure out what... I don't know anymore.
It sounds like you more than me need companionship.
You're probably right, but I'll tell you something. I was in love once, but I haven't found a sense.
Ooh, do tell.
So you're not in love, like, right now.
No. You can see that Dragon looks sad. Not yet, anyway.
I see.
Why'd you turn away there, huh?
Yeah, he was looking at me, so he turned away.
Speaking
Oh,
of
there
love,
goes the cat.
Orca,
There was the
didn't
cat
you...
up.
Oh yeah,
Recently-
Orca, you said you found your wife.
Wife?
Don't
I
you remember
found
that?
someone who made me feel, like you said, special.
Yeah, why don't we find her again?
How?
I don't fucking know. We'll figure it out.
I mean, I believe they're...
I want to find the lady that I'm after too, but I don't know if I'll ever see her again.
She already
back.
part of her own gang.
I'm back.
You guys can write letters, you know that, right?
Yeah, but I don't know her name.
You don't know her name.
Not the one that I'm after, no. The last thing I saw was her silver hair. backstory.
Silver hair.
Yeah. Dragon looks even more sad. It glistened in the moonlight. So for now, I've dubbed her Moon.
I see.
Interesting.
I'm surprised. I never took you for a romantic type.
Well, whenever you see her, just... I don't want to talk about it, actually. You know...
When will we see her?
I don't know.
Well, if Orca is done with his job seeking, I guess, or hiring, I believe we can rest.
Are you done, Orca?
Well, okay, out of character, Sin, are you going to hire somebody to be a farmer? If
I mean,
not,
if we
I'm
find
not
if we
filling my
find the
slot.
people, I'd like to hire somebody to start building or be a farmer, or you know.
Okay, so I can fill my slot with an extra person that's not a farmer.
I think you guys are misunderstanding what a ally slot is. Like, an ally slot is like a it's not like a servant. It's not like a random farmer. It's a character of ability. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking for somebody with magical abilities when it comes to farming and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine if you want to, like, hire a druid to be a farmer, but it's like... you have to find them. I mean, you're not going to find a farmer, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And farm what land?
I got land as a noble.
No, you don't. Unless you got it from something else.
Doesn't it come from the nobles kit? You get land from it.
No.
Once you have mastery in it, it said that on the wiki.
We have the ability to gain land.
Yeah, you can gain land. You don't get land.
I don't automatically get land.
No, you don't automatically get
like
land.
we would have to take the land around the tower and try
yes,
to
you have
farmland.
you have the permission to buy land from the government of the various factions, but you don't just get land.
Okay, that's my mistake.
Yeah. That's still, we got to research how to growing conditions and all that
No,
stuff.
You don't just get land. Oh man, no.
I thought it was a benefit of the thing is it gave you.
Well, the benefit is that you can get land. Okay, so let me expand that since it seems that you misunderstood what it is. So
yeah,
you can get land. So normally you can't just get land unless you like conquer it, right?
Mm-hmm.
A regular player character can't just go, this is my land now. I mean, they can, but they have to be ready to deal with the consequences of saying that. And also be able to defend it. But,
yeah,
as a noble with mastery, you can just buy land. You actually get permission to buy it. And because you have permission to buy it, like the only other way to get land, other than the mastery, is if it's like a story reward. For example, Court of Curses. When Vale asked for land from Lord Ty, which was a very big social gamble, by the way. But it did pay off. If you want land, mechanically, getting mastery in the kit means you can just buy land. So, if that's really what you guys want, that's perfectly fine. We can start talking about that if you want, because buying land is a huge force multiplier to what you have access to. If you buy land, then you can start building shit on top of it. And if you start building facilities, then you could start producing things, getting hirelings. You could even raise an army. Like, there's all kinds of shit you can do from there. It's really just how much do you want to do it.
I mean, it's an idea later on.
How much
I
does
mean,
land
it's
cost?
I mean, it
Yeah.
actually isn't later on. You could do it right now.
Yeah, now's
True.
when we start focusing on it.
Yeah.
Like, you have,
Okay.
Okay. Try to take yourself out of the video game sense that you might be having right now. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Okay? Like, you can just do that. You can help the Dustleys with their mission, but you don't have to. If you want to sit in town, generate money, buy land, make your own facilities and resources, and then enact your own will in the world, you can do that. That's what those masteries and skills and builds are for. That's literally what those builds are for, right? Like, and remember, like, once again, I'm not telling you have to or should do those things, but I want you to be aware of what you have, right? Because it seems that people haven't clicked with it yet. Sin's mastery means that you can buy land. Orca being a guild merchant means that you have the capacity to take on more ally level hirelings. And because you can do all those things, your capacity to output wealth in order to lift yourselves up in wealth level is pretty massive. Possibly larger than any other group that's in play right now. So, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. But I want to make sure you understand that you can and how potent it is.
Yeah.
And you also,
absolutely-
like, you don't have to do this mission either, to be clear. And when you get your orders, you can negotiate on when you want to do it. Now, that doesn't mean that time isn't going to move forward. That doesn't mean things aren't going to continue. Yeah. You know, by all the means, make it a character decision. But what I'm trying to say is that as a game, outside of the sphere of your character, as a game, you're not, like, limited to only doing that. You can do whatever you want. So, just putting that out there.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm all for the town building side of the game.
Yeah, we could
putting up some wealth, boys.
Yeah, let's start. I mean, if you guys are down for that, I mean, it would be an idea.
For that, I just also
Isn't that where
yeah,
it saves
mission
money?
is pretty important.
Yeah.
So we probably
We need
should
to-
Yeah.
keep time in mind.
Okay.
Find
think the
a
mission-
plot of land and get a price tag so we can start saving up.
Okay, so let's start discussing that shit then. Let me bring this up. So, you are currently... I get to talk about the geography a little bit here. You are currently in Flanderton. So this entire area right here is controlled by Flanderton. These are individualistic farms in the Windy Vales. So this is not the same governmental structure as Flanderton. Flanderton is ruled by the Flandertons, by the powerful gang that runs everything, right? And you are a part of one of the smaller ones. So your merchant's kit will allow you to purchase land from the Flandertons, to do with as you will. And you could do things like produce, drugs, because that's what all this shit is. You could go to the Windy Vales and purchase directly from the people that live there and become a part of their community. You could go to the Three Kings and purchase from one of the Three Kings, so Saltbriar, Shade Row, or Flanderton itself, right? So you have to... It depends on where you're at in that area in order to purchase what you want to purchase. Basically, anywhere you get close to something that's owned by somebody else, you are purchasing from the person that rules that area. So in the Free Cities, for example, purchasing any of this, you would be purchasing from the city-states that rules it. So either Saphira, Twist River, or Hailhorn.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess, where do you want to set up?
That's probably something we need to do research on.
I kind of
Yeah.
want to go a little bit south of Flanderton, just because it puts us further away from the wall.
True.
I mean, we could buy near Flanderton, right?
Yeah.
You could buy in Flanderton if you wanted to. Like, you
Yeah.
just buy a piece of the city if you have the money for it. So.
I mean,
We have 11,000 saved up for this, right?
we have 10,000. 10,000.
I'd like somewhere on the edge of the city, because it'd probably be easier
Yeah.
to expand our land.
Yeah, and then do trades and market stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So before you start doing that, what do you want to do with the land? I think that's the first thing you need to discuss.
I think that would be like we could talk to the Dawn and just say like this could be a place for the Dawn lilies, right?
You could, but that's like a next step thing. This is going to be Sin's land that he buys, so he can do with it whatever he wants. But the thing about it is that depending on what you decide to do with it, will designate your starting political stature as a noble. Like, so ascending to nobility and getting land, right, is a huge boon, but it also comes with the fact that now you're on the board politically. You see what I mean? Now you're a piece on the board, and people are going to treat you that way, for good or worse.
Yeah.
So keep that in mind. You'll have to enter the higher political game by definition. But that being said, it's really up to what you want to do. Like, do you want... I'll give you some examples. You could build a poppy farm and produce drugs and sell them.
Yeah.
Which is what several other people do. You remember your first mission? That's literally what that guy was doing. Number 2, you could set up an inn on the road, an inn and tavern, and build an estate around it. You could do that. You could build a fortress somewhere with a tactical standpoint and demand tolls to cross the road, for example. You could do all of that. Your ability to maintain that is how well you can defend it, your political standing with everyone involved. And remember, you're in a time period when the owner is the person who's standing on it and who has the swords to defend it. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's the time period you're living in. You're not really breaking any laws in the sense of like, oh, if you break this law, you're going to be in trouble. It's like, let them try, right? But at the same time, you don't want to piss off someone bigger than you because they will eat you. See what I mean?
Yeah.
So this is this is the dance that you're doing. So what do you want to do with your land?
I would love if we could get Soli here to research how to get growing conditions for my seeds. And if we could turn our land into something that could grow those seeds.
Before we should start with what Sin actually wants to accomplish.
Yeah. Yeah, what do you want?
I got a lot of things I want to do. I'd like to get like a fortress, maybe get like an orphanage going.
Ooh,
things like that.
Okay. Where would you like to start? First steps.
I think the first step is we need to research areas.
I think the first step would be making the money, so we would make a poppy farm in order to...
making the money.
Yeah, making the money with the poppy farm.
Well,
defenses?
How much money does the party have right now?
We have 10,000... sorry, let me go. Just the exact is 10,289.
Okay, so depending on how much land you buy and where you buy it from is going to depict how much that gold's going to get you somewhere. So, for example, because you are a known entity in Flanderton, you won't have the stranger negative modifier. But you are also official member of a rival gang. So buying from the Flandertons will have a negative modifier for that. So essentially, you're going to start off having to pay more than you normally would for land from the Flandertons because you are a rival gang member. You see what I mean? And there are several other factors that apply to that as well. Like, how much... The more land you buy, the gold cost goes up exponentially. And remember, the more land you buy, the more of a threat you become to the Flandertons. So, the more they might try to control that. Now, granted, you have tools and methods in order to combat that. Like, you can use subterfuge, you can, roll checks to bargain with them, so on and so forth. It really depends on where you want to do business, right? And you don't need to research anything, because part of your training as a merchant is this kind of stuff. So, if you want, you can ask me where the markets are, like how the markets are run in different places, and I can tell you what land is available there. I can tell you what, like this is stuff you don't have to spend downtime to research. This is stuff that comes with your knowledge.
What can you tell me about the Windy Vales?
So, the Windy Vales is going to be a heavy grain-producing area because of the wind current that goes through it. That's why there's so many windmills. They are not run by the Flandertons, but they are a collective community of farmers with quite a bit of might behind them. Like, they have private security forces and stuff like that with them. So essentially, you'll be dealing with some good old boys and their ranch hands and stuff like that. But it will also give you probably the fairest price for your land, but you'll be further away from the trade hub of Flanderton. It's because the benefit of being in Flanderton is you'll be right next to a major trade hub. The other problem with Windy Vales is it has it doesn't really have any connection to trade routes. It's like there's no major road that goes through there. It's a lesser road that goes through it. And there's no tributaries, rivers, and there's no port there. So there's a lot of downsides to it as well for that freedom. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
buying...
Yeah, if you guys want to hear it.
Yeah, sure.
What could you tell me about trade, bro?
Hold on, what are you trying to say, Rinko?
Oh, wait.
I was just saying that, Sin, if you wanna, you could try and maybe set up your estate somewhere in the middle, or make like a fortress, like build your fortress over like a tavern in the middle here, and sort of try and establish like a trade route between the Windy Vales and get them a connection inside, so that way you could maybe get some like benefit from this region, and also be in the good graces of having a trade route with the rest of the Three Kings. If you want to try and be the guy that sort of connects the Windy Vales to the rest of the bigger trade route places like Flanderton and Shade Row. You could, I don't know how. That is kind of risky since it's not really a thing yet, but it's just something you could consider, I guess.
I like your idea, making a trade route and perhaps making like a center point. That way it benefits both the Flandertons and the Windy Vales. Making like a center point like in this area around this spot right here. Or even like in this poppy field right here. That would be like a really good there would be a point that they could come trade here and then we could trade it back to Flanderton, or just letting them pass through our area would be something that we could do.
So, just to hop in here with your current idea, a couple of things. Number one, you'll have to build roads.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's expensive and takes time. Number two, you'll have to police those roads, because why would they use your roads over the other roads if they're no safer? There's no benefit to it. See what I mean?
Yeah.
To be clear, these roads right here, for the most part, are only patrolled by the people who control this area. But this is like the anomaly of stuff that's already developed before you got here. So it's like, this is kind of like the natural course of trade as it kind of happened and how it was regulated by the people there be. If you want to make a new one and gain any benefits from it in your lifetime, then you're going to have to make some pretty big calls, right? Like, you have to make the road, you have to police it, you have to convince merchants that this road is better and easier to get to. There's also something else to keep in mind. The Windy Vales does produce some wealth, but you'll be providing a direct market to Flanderton to the Windy Vales. Because Flanderton's already connected to everything else. You see what I mean? So what you're...
Yeah.
The trade you're getting is a pretty small cut of the trade going through Flanderton. So, I'll give you some helpful hints. Now, once again, I'm not suggesting that you do anything. I am providing you information. I want you to make this decision on your own. But, couple of things to keep in mind. You want to regulate trade, right? You want to be able to dip your hand in the trade bucket as it goes through. Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
You need to focus on places that have lots of trade. So the Windy Vales, they make a lot... They're self-sufficient, for the most part. So they're not going to need much to trade unless they're addicted to poppy. Which would make their farms fail. You see what I mean? Not really, not really cohesive to that regard.
Okay, yeah.
Here's an example. There is a bridge here. If you wanted to set yourself up in order to actually dip into the trade well, then you need to put yourself on the main trade route. And you need to put yourself in such a way that people have to deal with you, not as it's an option to deal with you, right? However, taking a bridge is a serious endeavor, because this bridge, which happens to be owned by Saphira, is going to... this is owned by Twist River, excuse me. This bridge, owned by Twist River, they're going to have a problem with you interfering with their trade, right? So you need to either buy from the government of Twist River, from the city-state, attain it legally, or if you intend to take it by the conqueror's hand, be able to defend your position. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's lots of different things that you can do.
We could also just buy on the road to Flanderton, right?
Oh, my question is, why are we suggesting leaving Flanderton in the first place? Because my thing is, like, why wouldn't we want to just stay in Flanderton and accumulate wealth from there?
That's the hub.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could just buy a poppy farm and be perfectly fine.
Yeah,
And
my thing is mostly dealing with the Flandertons themselves is the reason I'd like to go somewhere else, maybe, but it's just what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I'd assume that goes sort of both ways, right? I mean, they'd have to... they won't have to protect you, but they'd provide some protection, I guess. I don't know how that works. But...
since you're already a gang involved, this is what's going to happen. You would buy land from the Flandertons at a market value that favors them, and they will expect tribute from your farm for their protection, because they are the biggest gang, and they are essentially the military force of the town, right?
10% for the big guy.
So you're going to have to give it. So you're going to be cutting into profits, and you're going to have to pay more. But you'll also be selling a pretty lucrative product. So it's like, do you think it's worth it?
I think it is.
Yeah, if we're pulling like 40% profit per item, what's giving away 10 of it?
And I guess what I might think about that too is, do we 100% want to deal in poppy?
Probably. I mean, it's the most lucrative in Flanderton, right?
I think that's where
no,
to
there are other
start at the
drugs that-
very least, because we could probably buy a farm that's already planted and growing.
So there are other drugs that sell much better than poppy. Poppy's just the reliable one because it's the most abundant.
And if we build a mill, we can turn it into poppy milk or whatever if we learn how.
Well, I guess I'm saying that from like an in-character standpoint, right? Like, are there other things you can use poppy for that aren't?
Yeah, there's medicinal
just
stuff.
drugs?
Yeah, there's medicinal
Okay.
uses of it and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
that's fine.
it might be useful, yeah.
Okay. Shall I give you some options for land in Flanderton?
Yeah, sure.
I'd like
why
to
not?
hear about the Twisted River and Shade Row before we come to a full decision.
So Shade Row, its main output is like lumberjacking and lumber and stuff like that. So that's what you're basically going to be looking at for there. Shade Row has a pretty healthy market for lumber, and it has a direct, a very old trade agreement with the Metherians to send their wood to the north, to the Pale City.
Yeah, that's another problem that I was gonna say.
As soon as I hear Metherians, no.
Yeah, I was about to say the Metherians are definitely a problem for us specifically. So.
And what's the other one you wanted to know more about?
Twisted River.
So Twist River is essentially, when it comes to intercontinental water travel, it's one of the major trade hubs for that. All of the major rivers in the Free Cities go through it and connect it to various other places up here and down here. So Twist River runs a lot of the everyday trade and also ferries land merchants across the Free Cities, quickening travel time by about 30%. So what Twist River specializes in is transportation. That's like its main output. Is they make good boats that transport people Wainwrights, all of that. So they're a production-based economy. Not a growing economy. Not a grower economy or whatever it is.
Okay.
What about Saltbriar?
Saltbriar deals with silver salt. It has a heavy mariner like capacity. It's kind of like, think of miners and sailors and put them together. That's what Saltbriar is.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Its main output is silver salt.
You want to tell him who that trade is overseen by, though?
Say again?
The silver trade, the overseers of the silver trade.
He knows,
The
doesn't he?
Metharians.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. The Saltbriar has a contract with the Metharians to trade their silver salt to them. But, something to mention, Saltbriar also doesn't really sell land, it sells ship rights. And a ship is your own... a ship is its own sovereign entity in this game world, so...
Okay.
So
You
it's
guys,
like
wait,
land.
like you guys know how international waters works, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so the captain of a ship is the king of the country of his ship in international waters. It's the same thing with this.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, no one rules the seas except the captain of that ship. You know what I mean? That's kind of how it works.
Gotcha. Yeah.
And
The- the
everybody
ocean-
else
the,
with a bigger cannon than you.
The sea does not give a shit about you. You know, so keep that in mind.
So here's an idea.
One more thing
for
before
us
you go.
then.
One more thing. So the big difference in Saltbriar or any of the port cities is that instead of buying land, you would buy a ship, which is basically the same thing as having a land estate, except it's a water estate, and it a bunch of other cool stuff that's kind of different, but it's essentially the same investment. All right, continue. Sorry, I just wanted to get that out there.
So here's an idea, Sin. If we want to get into the rivers, we could just buy a ship from Saltwater eventually after buying, like, the poppy farm. We could do that, right?
I'm sure we can buy multiple lands, yeah.
You can do what you want. I just need to know where you're starting. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, my suggestion is, right, if we're gonna start trading and start earning money, we should start in Flanderton. That's where we are. That's where we're gonna be making, the most journeys to, because that's where the Dawn is and where the Dawn Lilies have sort of a estate, I guess. I don't know.
I'm thinking Flanderton near the Twist River because I like the transportation. And the speed.
See, that's what I'm thinking too. Like near the Twist River. That way, if we get a ship, we can make a port and just use it as a trade route.
Oh, a river port. That's not a full ship.
Yeah, river port, whatever.
Yeah. Those are boats, not ships.
So we'll take this house.
this little house here.
Okay, so how about I show you some availability?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. As it just so happens, there is one place that is available for sale. The Wheel Whistle Mill is currently for sale.
I wonder why.
Hey, that place already has memories. We gotta.
Some of their, it would seem that the residents of the Wheel Whistle Mill came down with a sudden case of the dead.
Sudden case of explosion.
Case of the dead. Yep. Is that near the river?
It's, no, it's like right about here. It's south there. But the Wheel Whistle Mill is for sale for 8,500 gold pieces.
Oh my god.
That is.
I think that's a pretty good investment, actually.
Is that well, I guess there's more, but is that the lowest one?
That's the only one here.
No, there are plain plots of poppy field that you could get for 5,000, but they have no work done on them.
What
the mill
does.
Does.
Oh yeah, the mill has a
the mill has a mill on it. Yeah, that's why it's a pretty good deal.
So we could already process the poppy.
Correct.
I mean, That's up to you, Sin. 8.5k is a lot. We would be left with, if we took some from the fucking saved, we would be we would have to take 6, so we would have like 1,000-ish gold to spend on shopping.
I mean, we could. I think
it's worth it. I think we can make the money back.
Yeah, the sooner we invest, the longer term our money will come back to us.
I mean, it's evident in a little bit of poppy I gave to them to sell. That was literally 200. So.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, if that's an investment that the party wants to make, I'm okay with it.
Yo.
I think it's a
we
worthwhile
potentially
investment.
threaten the sellers to lower the price.
We shouldn't do that with the Flandertons.
We did kill the original owner.
Yes, but who is selling the land?
Flanderton, we do not try to.
Hey, Cavity.
Just pay them their 10%.
Let me ask you something. Who's selling the land that the Wheel Whistles own?
I don't know actually. Who is it?
It's the Flandertons.
And do we want to fuck with the Flandertons, buddy?
Not yet. Maybe later down the road.
Yeah, let's not do that and talk about it later.
Maybe just some casual haggling then. It was
as a merchant, you accept their stuff until we have the
real
name
talk, the real talk is, what leverage can you offer them in order to give you a better price?
That's the point.
Do you hear the deep silence that followed my question?
Probably.
The only thing we would be able to offer
prices on our poppy, I guess.
Exactly, but they can get that for free on their own.
Yeah.
So the only way to lessen the price originally would be give more of our profits.
Or
on a monthly basis.
maybe you could do quests for them, their adventures.
Yeah. Well, we could give them less price.
But then you're working for them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or we
could
try to dump a bunch of information on them for price reduction.
About what?
I don't know. Volcanoes blowing magic acid, demon cultists in their town, all kinds of stuff.
Some information on the other games, I guess.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, and what are we currently a part of?
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking murder you guys. Just buy the land for 8k.
Fine, man.
Just buy the fucking land for 8k, or I'm gonna kill all of you.
I'm kind of with Dragon on this one.
So, if you purchase the land for 8,500, you'll have to give 10% of your profits to the Flandertons, as is the tax of allowing you to operate under their guise. But you will start with the following facilities: a working mill, a storefront, a barracks, and the land has enough room for 3 more facilities.
Cool.
Oh, and 2 poppy farms. So, yeah, 2 farms.
We already got a storefront.
That's very useful.
That's worth.
So
yeah,
that's
8,500 gold for this is a pretty good price.
Yeah, so
the biggest thing being that you're immediately operational, so you can start making back the money that you spent.
Yeah. So
and I just heard a bunch of noise outside that's made me pretty concerned. I'll be right back.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and buy that, right?
Yeah, buy that.
Just buy it.
Did anyone write that down?
Mill, storefront, something else, and 2 plots of land.
Mill, storefront.
It was a barracks.
In there.
A barracks. Yeah, we got barracks. So we could house people.
So currently, our party has 1,789 gold left to go for purchasing. When Arcadum gets back, we'll buy it.
Hey, if those girls come in, if the girl gang come in and find us, we got a barracks for them.
True.
Yeah, we said we wanted to get some money as well.
Do a bunch of stuff to make money. I get the wanted bodyguards too, so people can do that. If
getting the barracks is really going to be good.
Okay, now what are we going to call our store?
Huh?
She paying?
Why not the Dragon's Rest?
That's actually really good. That sounds more like it'd be our tavern, not our storefront.
True.
Only when we're still in the
Why
church,
not?
Baptism by fire would be an awesome.
Why not?
The
Why
Dragon's
not the
Sword.
Field of Shitters?
I don't think that's too. You know, people. I don't think people are gonna come with a name like.
Yeah,
if
but
we call it-
it's not forgettable.
Avity Land sounds nice.
Get a load of this guy,
Anyone?
man.
Or wait. How about Dawson's Creek?
I don't know. It's got to be something with Emporium in it.
How about Field of Fire? No, it's
Field
not
of
one either?
Field of
Okay.
I
Water.
mean, that would actually be
Completely-
pretty funny.
Just name it Field of Water. Let's just fuck everything up.
Field of Water.
Water and water. Just Cavity. Just start casting. Create water. Just start doing it. Just start casting, buddy. We're making a lake.
Make a lake.
Yeah, just make a lake.
I mean, that's something I need to do.
Make a lake. That
Okay.
fucking rhymes so good.
Fields of Fire. Buy any item in here, and you'll walk away as cool as fire.
Fire is
Okay,
cool.
so we no longer have any gold saved if we're going to do that because I'm taking from what we saved for use in. Is that okay?
I mean, I figured that the whole what we saved would be used for the land anyway.
Yeah. So I used 2,000 of the party gold and all of the saved.
All right.
What was the save
2,000 and all the
for?
save? We had more than 8,500.
We had 10,000, but now we have 1, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah. Don't forget part
Because
of it
we
was
spent we literally just spent 8,000.
Yeah, and part of it was spent at the
500.
encampment for the Metharians and stuff for the gear we bought.
And
so we
that
had-
plus the 3,700 we have is like
So we had
5,400.
yeah, so let me make sure that I got this right. So it's 8,500. Yeah, so literally we have 1,789 gold left.
And
But
we'll probably
we
save
can start
50
making
gold
money
a day
back.
for the tambourine girl if we're gonna hire her.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep at least, let's say, I'm gonna keep 150 saved back. That's 3 days.
Let's see. What would if we used? I guess 6 of our days. We could spend more, making more money. I guess.
Yeah, we should do that. We really should because I want. Well, okay, if you guys are gonna make money, me, Orca, and Cavity need to go get poisons or something because
Yeah,
I don't have anything for my class at all.
I
don't
mean, we
know
could
if
probably
Orca staying
probably
on our poppy farm might
Yeah.
help the farm.
we could harvest from the poppy field and get some poppy poison.
I guess,
Yeah.
yeah, but that would also ruin profits.
Yeah, we need
Yeah, man.
skills. Don't forget, you need skills to do a lot.
Probably
of
not
some-
my
some of this stuff.
much because I don't think you guys.
I
need that.
I have those skills, Melancholy.
I'm all nature focused.
No, I
too.
mean, like, not all of us have them, though.
I have an alchemist kit, and I'm an alchemist, and
I
I
mean,
also have
Oliver-
a poisoner's kit trick.
Oliver, don't farm, man. I could probably do this.
We can
sword
just ask the
myself.
Campbells for farmers. Why the fuck not? They'll probably say
I mean,
sure.
we could try. Yeah, that's something we could do.
I can sew stuff.
So we literally
Make
basically
things
just bought the tower we conquered. Yeah, that's great.
Full circle, man.
We should get all
But-
of our armors repaired.
Yes,
at the very
we really
least.
fucking should because
I mean, I can.
my armor's broken. I need some blowgun darts. I need fucking poisons. Like
I need to
there's
get
a bunch of shit
too.
that I need personally.
Well,
Yeah.
you probably would
Yeah.
have both
Well,
those
sure.
darts. I had those on me, so I'd give those to you too.
Yeah,
Wait,
we
you
did
have
make-
darts.
Yeah.
I'm back. Sorry.
How many?
All right, cool.
How many?
For a
it
personal
comes with?
thing, I think I guess
So 20.
I would.
Yeah.
So I have 20 darts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll add those to myself because I didn't know that you handed me those.
What were you saying, Rinko?
Oh,
Oops.
it's just that from my personal stuff, I just wanted to do like make tattoos. Use my feet, or either myself or any party
Why
member.
isn't it letting me use?
Yeah, Orca wants to get one.
I can't use blowgun. Wait. I can't use these darts as ammo? guess I'll just have to keep track of it myself.
That's weird. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Okay, so are you buying it?
Yeah, we're buying it.
Okay, please notate that in notes. And then
Already did.
Okay, then I'll make preparations for
So we got the, what is it called?
the wheel whistle mill.
Got it.
Which you can rename if you want, but that's what it is.
We are.
But yeah. All right, so I'll make preparations for building stuff for you guys for next time, and we'll finish up the downtime for next time, and we'll finish leveling Salayar for next time as well.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alrighty, good game, guys.
Good game.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was awesome.
We bought land.
We gonna get rich, guys.
Oh yeah.
We're gonna get rich.
Let's see, where's fan art? Here it is.
Now I just need one of those big two-handed mauls that have a treasure chest on the end with like the whatever bag of holding inside of it.
I'm gonna shoot. Do you... Is there any fan art? Let's find out.
There's a bunch.
And
Whoa.
will we have access to the rating property for weapons? Because I'm really looking forward to that.
No.
Damn. We gotta find that. That was made for my character.
I posted the finest meme.
Okay. Let's see here. First we have is Art of Sin from Another World, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I might use it for apotheosis, but I don't really have magic, so it's probably not going to come up.
Wow.
All for Burst Wish. A Deal Gone Awry. Part 3. The Deal. Part 4. Resolve. Look at that. Look at that one, dude. That one's great. That one's great, dude.
I've set that to my computer background.
Dude.
Just me and the boys.
Oh boy.
Oh, that one. That's my computer background too. I love it.
We all have it, man.
No, I have
Oddly enough, I
Terraria.
love Orca looking short like that.
I have Terraria as my background. It's my favorite game.
The power of money.
The power of
Transform.
Foxhole Lounge. 200 best gay bars in the world. That's funny. Hey, look, a ring for Agatha.
Hey, that's fucked up.
Meanwhile, Hill.
I'm in danger.
An onion ring.
Shit, man. This was
Alrighty,
fun.
guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for all the support, chat room. I will see you guys in an hour and a half for the Brass Tacks.
Bye, chat.